Hello, everyone. Hello to you all. Welcome and happy Monday to you. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. Hello, Devin, Vivi, Joanna, Tortoise Love, We Vibes, Camille, wherever you guys are. Hello to all those in chat. Hi, Joanna. It's good to see you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you all. Today we are doing free yes or no questions. And we are doing 2 free readings, 2 donations, 2 free readings, 2 donations. Hi, everyone. Hi, Bernadette. It's good to see you. Hello, Joanna. Hello, Tortoise Love. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. You've made it to the week. I hope this week is fabulous for you all and is starting off okay. Good day to you all. Guys, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me, and that is for those who prefer to keep certain information private if you want to. Without further delay, before we get started, it's important for you all to know tarot is never the accurate guide to the future. It's only picking up on current energies. It's very important that you use these tarot readings as guides, okay? Remember, you are the master of your fate, okay? A yes today can be a no tomorrow through tarot. A confirmation today can completely change in a week from now. So only use these readings with a grain of salt. As with all tarot readings, no tarot reading is 100% accurate. And so it's important, once again, to remember you're the master of your fate, okay? Simply use tarot as guidance. Thank you to all those who have donated. Osiris, Playboy Bunny, Divine Growth, and SB. You guys are great. Thank you. And it's good to see you all in chat. Jada, Iman, Joyanna, Mama Heather. Good to see you guys. Happy Monday to you. All right, so if you would like a yes or no question for free, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to Osiris and Playboy Bunny, okay? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Iman, does A think Adele is yearning because of his connection with me? So when you say yearning, what do you mean by that, Iman? Just so that we have some clarity as to what you mean. Hold on. Moaning, yearning, moaning. Hold on. Does A think Adele is moaning because of his connection with me? So is it like complaining, bemoaning, hurt, feeling hurt? There we go. Because yearning is more of like a need and a craving. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Iman, and all those guiding you, as well as A here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. As well as Adele here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding him, and the energy surrounding this reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Iman with their highest interest in mind. Does A think Adele is hurt because of his connection with Iman, feeling rejected? Does A think Adele is feeling rejected because of his connection with Iman? What does A think? Is that a yes or a no? 6 of Cups, King of Cups, and a 10 of Wands here. So what I think it is. So it's a no. So the answer is no. We have here the 6 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the 10 of Wands here. There's a little bit of this feeling of A not really worrying too much about how Adele feels in regards to the connection with you. Like he can handle, like A believes Adele can handle themselves emotionally or something like that, no matter what they're going through. So A's perspective is just like, no, they don't see that. So the answer is no for you. Okay. Hi, beautiful one, Erica. Mama Heather, was Tate's tantrum yesterday projection? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to Tate, his higher self, his spiritual team, and the energies around his tantrum, as well as your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Spirit, was Tate's tantrum yesterday projection? 3 cards for yes or no. You're welcome, Iman. The King of Okay, the answer is yes. King of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Ten of Wands here. The answer is yes, okay? For that. The King of Wands can often be described as a narcissist or someone really in their ego or someone really in the midst of their fiery emotions. So, unfortunately, it's a yes. It threw me way off. Hopefully, my spirit team is proud of the way I handled it. Oh, I bet that they are, Mama Heather. No worries. You're very welcome, Iman. All the best to you. Happy Monday to you, B. Hello, MM. Hello, Amanda. Hello, everyone. I'm going to answer one more free question. Bora FF. Hey, Erica, I have a crush on someone, and I want to know what he feels about me. Bora, we're doing yes or no questions today. So we're going to tap into, does your crush have feelings for you? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Bora, and all those guiding you, as well as your crush here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, does Bora's crush, this crush, as she's mentioning, they're mentioning here in this question, do they have a crush on Bora? The Nine of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Cups here. For the time being, the answer is no. The answer is no. Something about it being a little bit... there's just too much happening in this person's life to have a crush on you. Maybe they're not able to settle down and communicate with you in the way that they would like the way that could facilitate a crush from this person. Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the King of Cups here. The answer is not at this time, okay? Not at this time. Thank you, Yeller, for your donation. I appreciate it. Whee! All right, so we're going to clear the energies of that. Everyone, please pause your free readings. Though I will say this, with the King of Cups, Bora, that is a positive indication that the possibility is there for the person to develop feelings for you. The Nine of Cups just poses as an obstacle. Often that's abundance. But in this situation, it felt like there's a lot in the way of them developing a crush on you, okay? So that's just a heads up for you, but stay optimistic. I do feel like there is some positivity to be gained from this reading, that the possibility is there. Hi, Livia. It's good to see you. I will PayPal now if you will like to. Feel free to. All right, so everyone pause your free readings. We're about to get to a donation with Osiris Santiago, who wanted a timestamp for their question. So we're going to pull up your question, Osiris. Thank you so much for your donation. I have to go all the way to my emails. Okay. Okay, I like this question. We're going to clear the energies. Osiris, your timestamp is 8:16. And your question is, guidance from my angels and protectors on how to handle my ex coming back. I don't trust he is single. So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Osiris, closing out the previous readings that I've done so far up until this point. Reconnecting to your spirit guide, your ancestors, and those who guide you, as well as your ex here, Stefan, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit guides of Osiris Santiago, do you have any guidance for Osiris, the protectors of Osiris? Do you guys have any guidance for how to handle Stefan coming back into Osiris's life, Spirit? The King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Death, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Wands here. So is it what I think it is now? Okay. Is what I think it is currently. Can you show me oracles for this King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy? Okay, one more. If you want to be with your ex, Osiris, your spiritual team is telling you that while you will want to, you may run the risk of pushing your ex away because you are upset with him. Um, it's it's sort of like when you want something, why do you allow your actions to show that you don't? So their advice to you is actually to allow this person to build trust with you, but recognize that you may act out in ways that actively pushes this person away, especially if you want them back into your life. Okay, there is this message of we believe that you will push this person away because you don't trust them and you do not want to give them a chance to gain your trust, and you're upset, there is resentment. And so even if a part of you is like, I do want this to work, I do want to trust this person, and I do want this relationship to happen, your actions are screaming, get away from me, you hurt me. So there's this duality of the want and then the action saying otherwise. Okay, so their advice to you is, if you want this person, you have to allow them the chance to win you over by showing you that they're trustworthy, but keep your boundaries up. Okay, to handle it um, in a way that invites the possibilities of a healed connection. So we have here the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, followed by the Death, the Seven of Wands, and then we have here the Page of Wands here. Okay, you have to allow Stefan to show you that he's changed, even if you don't trust him. But you don't have to put all your eggs in his basket. You can watch him act in ways that shows he's trustworthy. Okay, they are saying to give this person a chance instead of pushing them away, even though you do want a new beginning with them. Okay, you do want a new beginning with Stefan as much as the past has hurt. So we have here pain and only you, apprehension, fear, caution, devoted, attached. We have here possibilities, and then we have here avoiding and blocking. So you actually run the risk of blocking any possibility for a reconciliation because you may be so resentful and so afraid of being hurt again that you unfortunately push this person away. So they just want you to be aware of that. Okay, we're going to pull a love card for you. We have here the distorted masculine. Two more. Followed by luminosity and commitment. There we go. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Let this person show you that they're trustworthy. Okay, let them show you that they're committed to you, but you have to give them the ability to do so. If you're just saying, yes, I want you back into my life, but you're not allowed in this gate, and I won't even let you pass by like the guards or whatever without my permission, it's just like you're going to do a lot more harm than what you actually would like. It's like in your heart, you want this person to come back into your life. Okay. All right. So we're going to get some more tarot for you for advice from your spiritual team. All right. Fabulous. Anything else you want to say in 5 cards to Osiris? The Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, Justice, the 4 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups here. Okay, fabulous, fabulous. So, honesty. Honesty. Being honest with yourself is so vital, Osiris. Okay, we have here the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords here. Speak with honesty. This is how I feel. This is what I thought. This is what I was going through, you know? And then we have here Justice and the 4 of Cups, followed by the 3 of Cups here, okay? Allowing Stefan to come to you with his own truth as well and to listen. The real major risk about all of this is potentially pushing someone away because of resentment, okay? Without really being able to hear their side. So Spirit wants to tell you, hear this person out, okay? Hear them out. Try not to jump into and interrupt what they have to say. Let them express themselves. And then when the podium is yours, you express yourself, okay? Communication is going to be very important for this connection to come into fruition again, okay? So we're going to get some more oracle cards for you, and that is your reading. We have here the Gardener, and we have here Love. Ooh! Okay, and then two more, Spirit. Family and conflict. All right, so overall, guidance from your angels and the guardians who protect you. They are saying this. Osiris, if Stefan comes back, be open to hearing what he has to say. Try not to interrupt him. Try not to get into an argument because you are feeling resentful and upset and you want to just lay it on him. Try to think about the long term. Do I want this person back into my life? Do I want to give this person the ability to help this connection, come get more grounded, more balanced? Do I want to allow them to gain my trust again? So be honest with yourself. Give this person the room and the air to communicate with you, and try to notice the behaviors that you do that pushes the other person away, that might actually hinder a reconciliation from happening, okay? And remember, ultimately, what do you want here? Do you just want to be with this person again? Do you want to be in the same kind of vibe that you guys were before? What is your goal? And then focus on like the most peaceful goal for yourself, okay? Of course, keep your boundaries up when you communicate with this person, when you're dealing with them. Keep your walls up, allow them to gain that trust back, but be cognizant of the behaviors that pushes them away, okay? So with that said, that is your reading. Osiris, all the best to you. I wish you good luck in this reconciliation, and thank you to you, your spiritual team, your angels, and your protectors for connecting with me. We're going to close out that reading, and we're going to get to Playboy Bunny now. Thank you, Osiris. All the best to you. Playboy Bunny, are you here? Are you ready for your first reading? And then after Playboy Bunny, guys, we will do 2 free questions, okay? If Playboy Bunny's not here, that's totally okay. We can, Yeller, are you here, by the way? Yeller, are you here? Because we have an uneven, we have Playboy Bunny back to back. We have Divine Grove who will go in one segment, and an SB who will go in one segment. Yeller, if you are here, give me a thumbs up. I'm happy to give you this slot ahead of time so that every donator has their own little section. If you're here, just let me know. So we're going to give Playboy Bunny and Yeller a few more minutes to come through. There you are, Playboy Bunny. May we have your first question? No worries. It's mint lemonade from a place called Mamoon's. They make delicious falafel. Delicious falafel. Oh my God, I ran into Jonathan over the weekend. How was it? Did you guys have a good time? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to make any assumptions. It tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. I walked out of the bar and then walked back in and because F him. Oh my God. So he was at a bar. You guys saw each other at a bar. Amazing. Amazing. So what is your first question, Playboy Buddy? What is your first question? Is it about him? Did it go okay? Tharania, thank you for your donation. I'm going to put you on the list now. YOLO. He acted like I was no one. Wow. Thank you, Therania. Hi, Camille. How's your weekend going? Anyway, what's he planning? Oh my god. So we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Playboy Bunny, as well as Jonathan, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit, what is Jonathan planning in regards to Playboy Bunny? What are his next actions? Well, we're going to get into planning and then his next actions, okay? Because they can be very different. What is Jonathan planning in regards to Playboy Bunny, Spirit? 3 more? Is it what I think it is? So he's planning to interact with you, have an exchange with you. We got here the 6 of Pentacles and the Strength here. But this person is trying to build courage to do this plan. The 6 of Pentacles and Strength here feels like he needs to like gather the not just gather the strength, but gather the balls almost. Like he doesn't feel like brave enough to do something to you or to say something to you. So we have here the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Wands here, followed by the 8 of Cups. For the time being, he's keeping this plan to himself. It feels like this plan is kind of working out under the radar, so to speak, because the 3 of Wands is a planning card. He's not certain when he's going to be able to do this plan with the, okay? So we're going to kind of tap into what the plan is. There is a plan. He's not brave enough to do it yet. He's keeping it to himself. It's a secret with that 7 of Swords card, which is like the lie secret card. He doesn't have a clear vision about when to do this, okay? So we're going to kind of get into the emotions around this plan, Playboy Bunny. We have here waiting. Look at that confirmation. Yeah, he definitely is waiting for the right time. He's waiting to have the strength to do it. We have here depths, awareness, importance, the divine masculine, and we have here pain. It seems like he's waiting. If there's anything, the part of the reason for why he needs the strength before he can do this is because he doesn't want to like be crazy or overreact when he comes towards you with this plan, okay? We have here family importance, followed by the divine masculine and pain, okay? It's like he's like thinking about what the long term looks like. If he acts in a certain way, he's worried that it's going to make a more complicated mess than it needs to be if he just does it impulsively. So it actually seems like he wants to be under control with himself when he comes towards you with a plan, okay? And so we're going to tap into what that could be. Spirit, what is this plan from Jonathan? Please and thank you. What is this plan? We have here the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Swords here, followed by the Hermit. 2 more, Spirit. The Fool and the 10 of Cups. Can we get into what this 8 of Cups is? 2 cards, Spirit. Thinking, missing, craving you. Ah! Shared feelings. Oh. Ah. Ooh. I don't like to see this card. I was feeling so pure and innocent, and then I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I was feeling so pure. Oh my god! No! Playboy Buddy. respectfully, okay? The next time you see Jonathan, please protect yourself, okay? If you're ever alone with this person, do not end up with them alone, okay? Because we saw the family card, now the pregnancy card is coming out here. What the hell? So, it looks like their plan is 8 of Cups, 2 of Swords here, followed by the Fool, the Hermit, and we have here the 10 of Cups, okay? So the feelings we have here are the thinking, craving, and missing you, desiring you. We have here reflection and shared feelings. We have here dating. We have here sexual freedom, okay? Followed by the pregnancy card. Yeah, I was with my mom, thankfully. I feel like if I was alone, he would kidnap me. Oh my God. That so chills down my body. Goddamn. Stay the heck away from this man, okay? I don't like these cards. There's this vibe of like him trying to work up a plan to get to you, to connect with you. Honestly, there's a strong desire for sex as well. This person is like desiring you. It's like their plan is like to, I hope not to lock you down with sex or something like that. Like this person feels like sex. As long as we get to the place where we have sex, I think I've got you, or something like that. I think that then this can continue. So there's like this. Maybe that's why he doesn't feel like he has the balls for this plan. Sex seems to really be in this. Like this person believes in the power of sex or something like that. That explains his song choice at the bar. Oh my God, what was his song choice? Let us know. We're nosy. So, Playboy Bunny, this person's plan seems to be to figure out a way to get close enough to you to have sex with you, to have physical intimacy with you, to be intimate with you. It's like they're really craving or desiring that physical closeness with you, okay? I don't really like this Fool and this 10 of Cups here. It's almost like to get you locked down physically or something like that, okay? So my advice to you based on this readings, and honestly, it's your spirit guides don't necessarily have advice. It's almost like they feel like they trust that you will be okay. But the advice, if there is a subtle advice, is to stay clear of this person, okay? Just be friendly, but try not to invite them in your private space, because the cards seem to indicate manipulation, emotional manipulation, because they really want to get close to you, okay? So that is your reading. For the first one, oh my goodness, Playboy Bunny is terrifying. It's terrifying. I try not to interact with people's readings, but please be safe, my dear. Yes, please be safe, okay? We're going to clear the energies. Spirit be putting him on blast. Oh my God. So we're going to clear the energies. Playboy Bunny, we're going to get to your second ring some bell, Erica. I lost my bell. I got to go get it. All right, so I'm going to save your first question. Guys, if you would like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to Playboy Bunny's last donated reading. Thank you, Playboy Bunny, so much. And good luck to you, honestly, in that situation. Okay. Will I win the lottery tonight? Oh my God, B, every time. I hope you do one day. Jada, are there positive changes coming in my love life soon? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Jada, and all those guiding you, as well as the future of your love life. Spirit guides of Jada. Are there any positive changes coming into her love life? 3 cards for yes or no. Oh, heck yeah, there are. Oh, my goodness. The answer is yes. And your spirit guides are just saying, hang in there, address the wounds you've experienced with previous love interest. But the answer is yes Four of Wands, harmony, communication, feeling comfortable and cozy. And then we have here the love card, Ace of Cups here. Beautiful. That's a great indicator of a yes for you. Nine of Wands, just hang in there. Spirit knows you've been battered and bruised in love, but you are so deserving of a healthy and healing connection, okay? I'm about to go into my self-care era, and I feel I need an upgrade. This is so relieving. Oh, Jada, I really feel like whatever this is, you absolutely deserve it. All right, so we're gonna clear the energies, rather. I'm gonna answer one more person. AM. Is Maria currently involved with someone else romantically? Like, is she dating somebody right now? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self and spiritual team, AM, as well as Maria here. Her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her spirit. Is Maria currently involved with someone romantically? Someone else romantically than the person that she's known to be involved with? Is she dating someone? The answer is no. The answer is no, but she could be talking to various people that might have an interest in her, okay? The Devil is that strong no, but the Nine of Pentacles or the Six of Pentacles indicates that there's a lot of people she communicates to that would be interested in a connection with her. So maybe you see Maria like speak to somebody and this person's like looking her up and down like, I could really eat that. It just seems like she's a desirable person. In personality or in looks or just in general this person's aura. So this is what your spiritual team wants to say to you. The answer is no, but she seems to be desirable, and there's a lot of people in her circle that are interested in her. She posted a story that she is holding someone's hand, so I don't know if that is to get me jealous, or that makes me confused. Oh my goodness, is it like, who is you? Like, it could be a friend. You know, we can't jump to conclusions. Well, you gorgeous, no disrespect. I imagine saying you're gorgeous to somebody, but you mean it disrespectfully. Disrespectfully, you gorgeous. All right, so everyone, pause your free readings. We're going to get to our next donation with Playboy Bunny and Divine Growth's first two readings. You're very welcome, Am. You're very welcome. Cleaning the energies. Thank you, Vivi. Oh my God. Okay, so Playboy Bunny, just give me a thumbs up if you're here. We're gonna get started on you. Theory, you're all good. No worries. But I gotta put you on a little, just a little timeout for 10 minutes because we're not here to flirt with the tarot reader. It's just a 10-minute timeout, okay? I'm not here to be flirted with, okay? I really am just a bag of bones, guys. All right, so Playboy Bunny, how is Dan feeling about me? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to tap into your higher self, Playboy Bunny, and all those guiding you, as well as Dan here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Dan. How is he currently feeling about Playboy Bunny today? The Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups here, followed by the High Priestess and Death. Can we close out the previous reading, please and thank you? Can we connect to Playboy Bunny's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as Dan's higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him, and his emotions, his feelings for Playboy Bunny. Spirit, what are Dan's feelings for Playboy Bunny? The Empress, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands here. All right. So we have here the Empress and the Ace of Wands here. He can't wait to see you. Like, it's just literally, look, the Six of Cups. It's the seeing and the meeting and the joining and the getting together card. We also have here the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands here. He thinks you're great. He thinks you're fabulous. You're wonderful. He can't wait to see you again. He hopes that you hang in there and are still interested in him. There's like a strong energy. Like, he hopes you're still interested in him. every time you guys meet up, actually. Like when you guys have distance in between your get-togethers, he hopes that you remain interested in him. A little bit self-conscious with you. Can we get 3 cards? 3 love cards, Spirit. We have here luminosity over the Empress here, followed by connection. Beautiful. And then we have here forgiveness. Can we get one more, Spirit? With the life purpose. He hopes that you can forgive him for going on business trips. You know, he has to do it. You know, it's his, I don't want to say it's his life purpose, but it's his job. We have here luminosity and connection here. He just, I mean, I feel like there's so many words he would say. Like the way that I'm hearing him say this is like, oh, she's so beautiful. I love the way she smiles when her eyes light up when I see food in front of her. You know, like I love how excited she gets about certain things. I like to see her being taken care of. I love that I can make her feel good. What else am I getting? Like he's just like, she makes me feel so excited and so young, and she gives me so much energy and things like that. I feel like I'm flirting with you. Oh my God. And he hopes that you really can forgive him for being so busy. All right, Spirit, can we get some more cards, please? 5 more cards. We have here the 10 of Wands, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, the Judgment, and the Chariot. He is like bursting at the seams to talk to you about commitment. Okay, thank you, Sika, for your donation. It's good to see you. We have here, gotcha. I will give you a timestamp, Sika. That's no problem. 10 of Wands and the Lovers here, Playboy Bunny, followed by the Knight of Cups. You got the romantic Knight in Tarot showing up for your reading with Judgment and the Chariot here. He really wants to talk to you about like connection, about the next level even. He feels like such a sucker for you. He definitely wants more in this connection than he is letting on, okay? No problem, SB. Feel free to. Can we get some more Oracle cards for Playboy Bunny Spirit? Oh my goodness, look at this. We have here apology, pain, and shocking. Again, there's 2 cards of wanting to say I'm sorry. 2 cards of wanting to ask for your forgiveness. Interesting. What is he sorry about, Spirit? What is he sorry about? Instead of one more Oracle card for your reading, we're going to tap into why this person feels a need to say I'm sorry to you. Okay, so this will be the end of your reading. Spirit, in 3 cards, why does Dan feel the need to apologize to Playboy Bunny? Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Temperance here is the way I think it is. So it's about work. So Playboy Bunny, Dan has a work thing going on with him that may require the relationship to be slowed down at some point, okay? He may be in the talks with bosses, with coworkers, with partners. Ace of Pentacles is the work card or the beginning of a work endeavor, the Tower, the Temperance here. There's the potential of him needing to disconnect or to go to like another work, what's the word for it? A work trip again, almost right after the one he's been on. Just a heads up to you, and I hope this is not the case, but there's something about work getting in the way of this connection, and he wants to apologize to you for that. You had 2 asking for forgiveness cards showing up, okay? So there may be another stall in the connection at some point in the future due to work obligations. So this is a heads up to you, just to let you know. Ultimately, Dan really likes you. He wants to spend time with you, make him feel good, and he appreciates the energy that you give him, okay? He thinks that you're absolutely lovely. He thinks you're divine even, and he kind of wants to talk to you about furthering the connection, seeing it go a different direction, a more intimate direction. Okay, this is not about sex. This is about what's the strengthening the bond essentially. I'm not sure what the next status for you guys are, but it is beautiful. However, he does seem to have work on the forefront of his mind. That is his major priority because that's where his major goals are. He may have some work issues where he has to go on more trips or he has to spend time working on a certain project or something like that. So he may just be more busy in the future, coming soon or at some point. So I believe he's going to say like he apologizes or he's sorry for work getting in the way, okay? So that is your reading, Playboy Bunny. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. With that said, we're going to get to Divine Growth's double mini readings and then her last mini reading right after 2 free questions, okay? Thank you so much, Playboy Bunny. All the best to you. I'm sorry you went through that with Jonathan. It's not okay. But I'm so happy for your evolving relationship with Dan, okay? All right, so with that said, we're going to get to you, Divine Growth. Let me pull up your questions now. Okay. Divine Growth. So you have 1. So Divine Growth, would you like to do 1, 2, or 3 first? Which one would you like to do first? Because it's gonna be broken up into 2, and then the last one after 2 free readings, just in case there are 2 you would like to go one after the other. Okay. So the family one, the finances one, or the roommate situation. Doesn't matter. Choose intuitively. Okay, gotcha. We're gonna do roommates and family. Okay, because these are both social. Would you like me to read them out loud or keep them private? Okay, gotcha. So for your first situation, I have a new roommate situation. Honestly, I've already had enough just being here, but while my new roommates are nice, I feel that they might be a bit inconsiderate of my boundaries, and my boundaries are getting pushed, okay? It's also possible that I'm just irritable. I got an ear infection 2 days ago and finished a root canal yesterday. I also haven't been getting enough sleep and have been miserable with these retrogrades. I hear ya. Anyways, one of my roommates came drunk and they were very loud until 1 a.m. the second day in a row now. I mentioned it today and was met with a "that's just me" response. This same new roommate also has people coming to our room, knocking on our door, and she also smokes cigarettes in the bathroom. The last time I forgot my clothes on the bathroom hook, of course, my clothes smelled of cigarettes. Ah! The last one is on me, and it's something I can tolerate. I just hate the smell of cigarettes, and I'm just so ready to leave. Can I know if I'm moving this month or any advice for this roommate situation? All right, so we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Divine Growth. Closing out the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to this roommate situation that you're in the future of your move. Spirit guides of Divine Growth and all those who are guiding her. Is she moving this month? 2 cards for yes or no. Is she moving this month? Okay. So it's what I think it is, correct? Is it what I think it is now? So good news. You're going to be in the process of moving. It's possible, Divine Growth, that you will be making actions to move. We have here the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Wands here. They're indicating progress, okay? So it looks like you are making progress this month with a move. So we have the Justice card showing up here to indicate that, yes, Good for you. So I'm not really certain what you're doing exactly, but they are saying that progress is being made with your move. Can we get 2 more cards for Divine Growth Spirit? Oh shit, look at that. Your desire is within your reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. Cool. Everything's okay. Oh my god, look at those 2 oracle cards coming up for you for that. So divine growth, it looks to be that you're in the process of moving. Okay, this month is going to, the cards are indicating that you are making the necessary steps to do so. I'm not going to 100% say yes, you're moving this month, but they are saying you are moving, and something about this month has a big importance in this. Okay, so maybe you are applying to other places, maybe you're going to be looking online for apartments, or you're getting help to get into like a single person apartment or something like that. But it looks like you are making a significant step this month with your move. Okay, so now advice for the roommate situation, spirit guides of divine growth. The 2 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So what I think it is. But yeah, okay. The response that they have for you is you can fight them. That's not okay. They're like, listen, you have 2 choices. Do what you've been doing. Look out for yourself. You're doing the right thing, trying to just maintain distance and things like that. Or you can fight them. Okay, so you really only have 2 choices. Be the enemy or keep the peace until you get the fuck out. You know what I mean? So we have the 2 of Wands, the King of Wands here. And the King of Wands, he's like, I'm ready to throw hands. And then we have here the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit's like, this is going to keep happening. These roommates, they went through their own life circumstances. They are behaving in the way that is set up for their survival. And part of their necessity to survive, unfortunately, can be aggravating for people that they live with, right? So this is going to be a repeated cycle, unfortunately. You can choose what you're already doing now, which is great, keeping to yourself, maintaining your boundaries, working on getting away, or you can fight them. Okay, these are the 2 advices that Spirit has for you. Spirit! Oh my God. There we go. We have here running and ghosting. We have here clarity and truth with confusion. So yeah, they're really only saying this. It's like you being honest with these roommates that you have is not helpful. They don't seem to be registering boundaries and communication in healthy ways. They don't have the tools right now to understand actually how to be thoughtful. Unfortunately, that sucks. But your roommates don't seem to have thoughtfulness as a priority for them. Okay, so you being truthful will only just make the situation even more uncertain. It's actually better for you to just get out of the situation through working on yourself and your own private matters. To put it, and they're giving me confirmation. They're having me spend a lot of time on this question. Because there's like a major message of look out for yourself and try not to get entangled with other people, because if you do, you run the risk of then adding their dilemmas into your life. It's almost better to remain a neutral, distant person for you, for this situation, so that you can move out in peace. Okay. Everything's okay with the move, by the way. You are moving. All right, so we're going to get to your next question now, the next social question. All the best to you, Divine Grove. We're going to clear the energies, and we're going to get to your family question here. I have no idea what to do about my family situation. I'm not sure how our relationship or my boundaries will look different. I've been avoiding my family, and honestly, I don't want to deal with that right now. But I know that I can't avoid it forever. It's interesting that these 2 kind of go side and side, hand in hand. I need to pick up my mail. My mother wants me to do something for her. I haven't spoken to my grandmother since I left. And again, no one knows that I left my job. What should I know or do regarding that? Okay. We're going to connect to the energies of your family, the situation, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding. Divine growth with her highest interest in mind. What should she do or know in regards to this situation? Okay. Okay. Can I get 2 for here? Or 3 for here? They want to tell you that you don't owe your family anything. You don't owe, specifically, you don't owe your mother your assistance. Damn. And that may be hard to say. So here's what's coming through. They want to tell you this. You don't owe your mother anything. Simply because she made you doesn't mean you owe her anything. And if you need to pick up your mail, pick it up, but then you can leave. You don't have to stay to chit chat. You don't have to converse with them. You can say, hey, I really got to go. See you guys. Have a good one. It could be really cordial. If you need the mail, pick it up, leave because you're busy. So they're saying you have so many options, and they understand that it hurts not to interact with your family members, but you don't owe your family your time, okay? We have here the 7 of Cups and the 3 of Swords here, followed by the Moon, the Death, and the Empress here, okay? We also have here debt paid off, okay? The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life, the distorted masculine. Essentially, your spirit guides are saying you don't have a spiritual debt, you don't have an emotional or physical debt to your mother, okay? You do not owe her anything. You don't have to do anything for her. You don't have to sit in her living room. You can get your things and you can leave, okay? You don't have to spend time involving yourself with people who make you emotionally distorted and unbalanced and throw you off and make you feel bad, okay? We have the cards of past life, emotional storm, and realizations and epiphany. When you recognize that being around your family has consistently caused you this great inner strife, you will soon recognize that, hey, my life is really okay not being in these people's presence. Besides being my family members, they are just people too. People that I don't necessarily want to interact with too much. So when you set it to that, this is what your spirit guides are saying. There are many ways to go about the situation, and you can do it respectfully and kindly too. Go in, grab your mail, say, hey, it's good to see you guys, but I have to go. I'm sorry that I can't help out, and leave. You are busy, and you are busy taking care of yourself, okay? So this is the advice to you from your spiritual team. 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords here. Unfortunately, to look out for yourself, it is within your best interest, unfortunately, to break your family's heart for the sake of your mental health. Grab your mail, leave, and be done with it, This is what they are telling you to do. And to remind yourself that you do not owe your mother your time and attention and your life, your services, simply because you were born from her. Okay, and to look out for yourself and remember the repeated cycles that you have been through with your family and the inner turmoil that they have created for you. And then it's like this kind of like when you just go in and out, you're going to realize that you really don't have to stay in this situation. You really don't have to further any interactions here, okay? So that is your reading for that, Divine Growth. This is, by the way, this is a really hard one because you have to experience this feeling of being free from being in debt. It feels like you feel like you owe your family something, and this is actually like a Like it's like your brain, maybe your brain just says to yourself, like, I don't feel free though. I don't feel free from them or something like that. Okay. This feeling is tough. When I moved out from living with Papa Taro, I felt so much guilt, like I was abandoning my family or something like that. Oh my God, I was so distraught. But in your case, there's this feeling of like you can just grab your things and leave. You don't have to tell them anything. You don't have to tell them anything. You don't have to update them on your life. Hey, how's everything go with the job? I'm good. See you guys. Like you don't have to respond. We're going to clear the energies. All right, guys, we're going to answer 2 free questions now before we get to Divine Growth's last question. Thank you all so much for your patience, and thank you, Divine Growth, for your donation. I appreciate it. By the way, in about an hour and 5 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle, okay? Thank you guys so much for your support. All right, so what's Spirit's message for me today? MM, we're doing yes or no questions today. If you want a yes or no reading, feel free to post in chat. By the way, hello, Lane Tat. If you would like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post your question, okay? Clear the energies of the deck, please, and thank you. I have no idea what sign that is. Is that Aquarius? Is that Pisces? What's the water one? Is that Virgo? Aquarius. Whew. All right, thank you. Thank you, everyone. We're going to clear the energies. Will the Aquarius say something if I reach out to them? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Joyanna, will the Aquarius reach out if Joyanna were to reach out to them? Would they say something? That's your rising. Listen, Vivi, I'm sorry, okay? I only see the Scorpio, and I'm like, yeah. I don't listen to the other signs, but maybe that's why I don't know my birth time too well. Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups here. It depends on the way you reach out. Like if you reach out with the desire for a connection, like it depends. It depends because this person's going to be thinking like, what do you want with them or something like that, okay? So Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups here. This is your spirit guide saying it depends on how you respond or send the message to the person, okay? Like it could go so many different ways. So it depends. They'll think about it. So that is your reading. They're going to think about it. You're very welcome, Joyanna. Flower Girl, it's waves of water. That's how you remember Aquarius. But they're fish in water, though, okay? They're fish in water. And then the Virgo is holding a big jug of water. Everything's wet. All right, so let me get to another person. Is my school fee going to be paid off if I submit the online request? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Emma, as well as these school fees here and the things surrounding it. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding MM. If she submits her request, the online request, will her school fees be paid? Is my school fees going to be paid if I submit the online? Is this a yes or a no, Spirit? I just need help. Is what I think it is. There will be some issues. The answer is not fully, okay? King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles here. There will be some issues involved in this. Maybe they have to ask you they may need some more information or something like that. So for you, it feels like the answer is not a yes or a no, but that there are complications and they might ask you to sign some things just based on the current energies. They may ask you to sign some things, but with the 6 of Pentacles, that's what's feeling really positive, is of you receiving help, even with the complications, okay? So that is your reading. Good luck to you. I do hope it happens. Let us know. We do like free stuff. And then lastly, before we get to Divine Growth and SB, Will Medical City Hospital still send me an offer after the interview? I'm a little worried. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, beautiful one, Erica, and the Medical City Hospital situation here. Spirit, will the Medical City Hospital send beautiful Erica an offer for the after the interview? 3 cards for yes or no. Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. Okay. And the 5 of Wands here. Is it what I think it is? What I think it is right now. So it looks like it's a little bit of a like balancing act almost. Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands here. There has been a snag in the trajectory of an offer to be given due to like this kind of uncertainty situation going on here. Spirit, this is a yes. This is a yes. It looks like it's a yes. Ace of Cups. So that is your reading. Feels like a yes. It just may be taking time because of this 5 of Wands energy. I often think of it as someone being caught up in something, okay? So this person, it just may be like a person's too busy or something like that, why it's taking so slow. So it feels like a yes, but someone's getting wrapped up in something that is causing a delay. That's what's happening, okay? So that is your reading. All the best, and I do hope you a wonderful start to the job, okay? Breathe, Erica, breathe. Okay. All right, so everyone pause your free readings. We're going to get to Divine Growth and SB. SB, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? Because we're going to get to you right after Divine Growth. All right, so Divine Growth. I quit my flight attendant job. It was draining. No one knows that I quit my job. I have no idea how it will affect me moving. I feel like I'm lying to everyone. People are bound to catch on eventually, but mostly I'd like for money to be coming in. I'm not sure if this is something I should keep pretending that I have a job. It's so draining, but I'm also scared of the implications. Well, first of all, congratulations on leaving a job that was draining you emotionally, energetically, okay? Good for you. It's always important to look out for yourself no matter what, okay? We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, divine growth, spirit guides of divine growth. Do you have any messages in regards to her income and finances, please? Okay. 1 minute. Okay. What's this card here? Okay. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. I like it, spirit. Alrighty. Thank you. And then 2 more from here. Okay, I will be right back, Divine Growth, just taking a quick moment. This is really beautiful. Honestly, you're going to be okay. All right? You're going to be okay. This is a great time for you to go out and search for work compatible to you. They want you to think about the long term rather than the short term implications, okay? We have here the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil here, okay? The Devil. Don't specifically about your family, not to find yourself wrapped up in like the shame or the guilt of choosing to step away from a job because you were stressed out, okay? There's nothing for you to feel guilty about. Now, because you're thinking about the long term, specifically the advice they have to you about your finances is to be cognizant of of where your resources are going that you don't have to spend on. You will need to like almost to hunker down and save what you have while you're applying to work. We have here the Seven of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles here. Spirit does indicate you will get a job, and it does seem like you're going to get this fired up energy and motivation to look for the next job and to put in the work, okay? So financially, you're good for the long term. Just keep a lookout for behaviors you don't need to be doing while you're in the midst of finding the next job. We have here afraid, caution, apprehension, followed by trying again and new beginnings, okay? We also have the card of very beautiful let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires, okay? Another green card there. We have here compatibility. And lastly, we have here resolving conflict, okay? So, divine growth, what you have done for yourself is this. You said, spirit, universe, earth in general, I can't do this. This is not for me. And you know what that allows you to do? It allows you to go to a place you want to be in. You have decided not to stay in a situation that was not serving you to go towards something that might. Okay, so you've actually done a beautiful step in the right direction, but it looks scary. It looks scary. And remember, if you feel guilty about this, if you feel afraid to tell people the truth, remember that you may have grown up in circumstances where people were made to feel guilty for stepping away from something, from quitting a situation. Like, oh, you had to be a hard worker, you had to work that 9 to 5, you really had to put in the work, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it feels like you're kind of just, if I had to like, they're telling me to spend a lot of time with your questions, to be honest with you, and I have to do this for you. You are unraveling a lot of influences that have told you have to be this and you have to do that and you have to be this. It feels like you're breaking away from old ways of thinking to embrace a more comfortable way of existing, okay? So it hurts. And remember, your mind goes to, I'm afraid what people will think about me. I'm sitting here going, I'm proud of you. Good for you. But you have to slowly step into like the reality of like, you are living for yourself. You cannot stay in stressful situations no matter what other people have to say about it. You know what I mean? So for you, your spirit guides are saying this is good for your long term. Try to step away from habits that could affect your financial situation negatively, but financially, for your long term, you are likely setting yourself up to working in a place where you feel passionate about what you do, because you aren't settling for something that you don't feel connected to, okay? So they want you to let go and just step into this new beginning again, apply for work. You're going to be okay for the long term, okay? You're going to be okay for the long term. There's not too much of like, you're going to be given money here. There's not too much of like help from the divine is coming in like this and that. This is actually just very realistic. You have helped yourself get into alignment with a situation that is better for you. You don't have to feel ashamed for that. And just take each step one day at a time, apply for the work. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, divine growth, okay? So that is your reading. And yeah, by the way, you will get a job offer, okay, Divine Grove? Don't worry about that. New beginnings. Look at the cards coming out here for you. So Page of Pentacles is the guy who offers the work. We have here the 10 of Cups and the Fool here. Just embrace the new beginning, okay? Be excited. You're going to be okay. As with all things, you're going to be okay. Fabulous. So with that said, you're very welcome, Divine Grove. We're going to get to SB. SB, are you here and are you ready for your reading? In 50 minutes, everyone, there will be a free full reading raffle, okay? Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Hi, Zena. We will do more free questions for sure right after SB's donation. If SB's not here, we're going to move on to Yelra and Thurania and Sika, okay? Yelra, Thurania, and Sika, give me a thumbs up if any of you are here. There we go. SB, welcome. All right, so SB, you wanted to change your your questions. So would you like to let me know what your first question is? And we will do more free readings after this, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jenna. I just saw it just now. Thank you. Thank you, Jenna. How are you doing? I don't know why that feels so appropriate, though. You doing all caps feels right to me somehow. I don't know why you just seem like an all caps person. All right, so $10 tease feelings for me. We hung out yesterday. It was great. You don't got to tell us the details. Thank you, Joanna, for your donation. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, SB, and all those guiding you, as well as T, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding SB. What are T's feelings towards SB at this time, especially after they hung out yesterday? The Emperor. Well, first of all, SB, this person is so, like, their opinion of themselves is so good. Because I feel like consistently they come out as the Emperor, okay? He's like, I'm that guy. So the Emperor is coming out here, the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Can we get 3 more cards, Spirit? With the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and the Page of Swords here. Is this what I think it is about this 9 of Wands? What? Okay, he's happy you're hanging in there with him, okay? Okay, so with the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Wands here, there is a super thankfulness that you guys are close and you have, like, persevered with him. You know, through all of the little bumps and curves and sticks in the road, he's just so thrilled you've hung in there with him. We have here the 6 of Swords and the Page of Swords here. He is acknowledging that there's this vibe of, like, he liked talking to you before, but he's enjoying it so much more right now, okay? So he's enjoying the connection the more he's getting to talk to you. But he likes it better. He likes the conversations even better now. I think this is especially because you guys are building onto something. He likes talking to you even more now. Can we get 3 cards for SB? Oh my God. Oh my God. So we have here the cards of connection and compatibility. Okay. The more you guys are communicating, the more you guys are interacting with each other, the more he's really feeling like this is gonna work, or this feels right. Okay. We have the cards of inner peace. Like, he doesn't feel any stress that you guys are going to get into some tension or argument. Okay. He really feels like you guys get along very well, which he's finding out the more you guys are connecting with each other. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. Well, interesting. There's a card that keeps falling down to the ground, and we're going to pull on what that card means at the end. Can we get 2 more oracle cards for SB? Okay, we have her lusting in memories, okay? He's definitely replaying images in his mind about you. This is like less PG. This is, oh my god, I feel like I'm not mature enough for this. So he's replaying like certain images in his head about you, like maybe the way you looked in this lighting or something like that, or the way your the things were in certain lightings. Okay, he's like replaying memories in his mind that are not pure hearted. Okay, they're not pure. So there's that. He's attracted to you. That's good to know. All right, so we're gonna get some more cards for how is T feeling about you. Spirit, how is T feeling about SB? He likes being okay. This is funny. Either way, he would really like where things could go. Okay. Gotcha, Lane Tat. Thank you for the heads up. All right, so with the 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands here, followed by the Ace of Cups. Look at that, beautiful. The jumping with joy, 10 of Cups here. We also have the 2 of Wands. He will, if you guys just end up being friends, that's fine, you know, whatever. That'll be fine. He enjoys talking to you. He enjoys your company. But if you guys end up as more than just friends, he's like, I think this could really be great, okay? He's very excited about your future. He is already excited that you guys can talk to each other, you guys get along. Like, he feels like this is a great base for a long-term happy connection if you guys decided to go the extra distance, okay? So this feels like he's very responsible when it comes to where his love goes, and he wants to set a good base for his potential love interests rather than like they come out of nowhere, they come out the dark, you know, and you just like, he seems less of a dating website person and more of a I want friendship and connection, and I want something that means something to me first. Taylor, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. I just got it here. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll put you on the list. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, Taylor. All right, so we're going to get some oracles before we wrap up this reading. All right, so can we get oracles on where? So SB, he's interested in a connection, okay? He doesn't just want just straight into dating. He just really likes that you guys are friends already, okay? Again, one more, Spirit. All right, so he's really thankful that you guys are reviving this connection. We have here the Rainbow Reviver and Luminosity because things are even better to him than before. We have here the Divine Feminine showing up here. And then we have the inner peace and depths, importance, and values, okay? So this is overall how he's feeling about you. He thinks you're beautiful. He daydreams about you. He daydreams about you physically, okay? He's very attracted to you. You shine very brightly to him. He feels even more interested in this connection than before because he's getting to know you. We have here the depth card showing up here. So it feels like he's getting more context and more details about you. The fact that he feels closer to you makes him more attracted to you. So this person is not only about the looks, he's about the heart. He's about the depth of the connection. The more you guys talk, the more affection he feels for you, okay? The more he gets to know you, the closer he is bonding to you, okay? So bonding is really important to this individual, which is what he feels with you, okay? So that is your reading, SB, for this one. Absolutely beautiful. This person doesn't come off as shallow at all. Like, it is so, he feels so much more attracted to you now that you guys are getting even closer together, okay? All right, now for your last reading here, I realize I'm attracted to nice, sweet guys. Yes, we bond a lot, which I'm so happy about. Oh, I love it. I love it. Ah. Okay, so hold on for a hot moment. For your last question, we're going to clear the energies. What actions will he take in the future? Again, I'm sad he's leaving. We're still connected to T's energy spirit, to his higher self, his spiritual team, all those guiding him, as well as SB, her higher self, her spiritual team, all those guiding her, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding T. What actions will he take in the future with this connection, especially with keeping in mind that he's leaving? Okay, what actions will he take in the future? Is it what I think it is? So beautiful. He will have to leave, okay? That sucks, but you guys will have a reconciliation. Beautiful. 6 of Cups here, okay? Here's what's gonna happen, SB, and it came to me as a download. You guys will have a period of separation. It's gonna be a little quiet between the two of you. Maybe you'll message each other here and there, but he will come back around unexpectedly, like out of the blue, and it's going to be a beautiful reunion between the two of you, okay? So what's going to happen in the future? What's his next actions? Ace of Swords and the 6 of Wands here, which is so brilliant. There's going to be some understanding, some communication involved that at the very least helps you understand where you guys will stand in the future, okay? We have here the 8 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star here. I will say this 8 of Swords energy does feel like the separation that is inevitably going to happen. I do see you rather sad about this because this guy is so awesome. The relationship between you two is so awesome that it just kind of feels like hope is lost with love, because you guys are no longer going to be in connection for a bit. But beautiful. Wheel of Fortune is coming out with the Star and the 6 of Cups here. Gentleman does come back around, does come back to see you again, and it is kind of like an unexpected experience. I see you very happy to be back in his energy. There is going to be a period of woe is me. My what a person I really like is gone. No! I just started to like someone again, Spirit. Why are you doing that? I heard because good things come to those who wait, is what Spirit just told me. All right, so with that said, though, we have the cards of creativity, self-respect coming through, followed by the divine feminine, okay? T is going to go on his journey. He does have to do his job thing, right? But it does feel like the Ace of Swords, the 6 of Wands here, it looks like he's going to tell you something or explain something to you like, hey, you know, even though I have to go, this and this about us, or like, hey, if it's really meant to be, we're going to come back together. I would love to see you again when I come back from the trip, or, you know, while I'm away, let's do this and that. It just feels like he suggests something or says something that does make you feel like, oh, that's really nice, you know? You may not believe him because he might be like, listen, I'm going to come back for you, SB. I'm going to be on a white horse, you know, with some flowers and things like that. You're not going to know what hits you. So you may feel like, I don't believe you. This sucks. You're leaving. Anyway, luminosity and the sacred woman. I don't know why I'm laughing. I just feel like he's going to say something that just makes you go like, I don't believe you until it happens, or something like that. But you're going to be okay. So what's likely to happen next? He's going to go off on his trip. He's going to come back around. It is a joyous experience for the both of you. I do feel like before he goes on his trip, what you guys are going to go through an experience that makes you feel the loss of the connection when it is distant, okay? But you're going to have a happy reunion. A sad goodbye and a happy reunion, okay? So that is your reading, SB. All the best to you. Thank you so much for your donation. We're going to do 2 free questions before we get to Yelra and the Rania. And then 2 more free questions, Sika, Jenna, Joanna, 2 more free questions, Taylor and Elaine Tat, and then possibly the raffle of today, okay? So if you like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. You're very welcome, SB. Good luck to you. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to our next donations with Yelra. Thank you for your patience, Yelra. I'm excited. Seiko? Is it Seiko? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Seiko with their highest interest in mind, according to my spirit team, is there any person of my past trying to influence me negatively? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Seiko, is there any person from Seiko's past trying to influence Seiko negatively at this present moment in time? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is no. The answer is no. There's no one from your past trying at this present moment trying to deliberately harm you or what's the word for it? Trying to affect you, siphon energy off of you. So you're in a good position right now, Seiko. You're good to go. No one from your past is trying to negatively influence you. This is beautiful. We have here the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. I almost want to say even with the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles, you have the ability to rush to your goals, your long-term goals. Just think about the future and keep the future in mind, okay? If you're worried about blocks, okay? All right, Zena. Does the person on my mind have romantic feelings for me? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to the person on your mind, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Zena. You're very welcome, Seiko. Good luck to you. 3 cards for Zena. Does the person on their mind have romantic feelings for Zena, Spirit? I'm seeing half a skull. Oh shit, look, the death card came out here. Oh my god. 3 cards here. So what I think it is. So Zena, the person on your mind, they may be doing actions that might cause you to misunderstand how they feel, okay? I saw a skull in my mind when I tapped into this person's energy, and the death card came out for them too, by the way. We have here the 8 of Cups, Death, and the Page of Wands here. This person doesn't have romantic feelings for you, but I want you to know this doesn't mean anything about your character, okay? I felt more so like this was a message for this person to keep moving forward through these extreme changes that you're undergoing, okay? The person thinks about you, though, by the way. With the Page of Wands showing up here, if you're curious, Zena, if this person thinks about you at all, the answer is yes, they do. They have thought about you. But we have here sorrow in the reverse, followed by mistakes and perspective. This person, you may experience them smiling at you or being cheerful with you or things like that, but how they act towards you may be misunderstood as romantic interest. It's not at this moment. This person likes you, though. They like you, but it's not romantic just yet, okay? So with the 8 of Cups, the Death, and the Page of Wands here, know that this person thinks about you and enjoys your company when you guys do spend time together, if you guys have spent time together, okay? So their behaviors with mistakes and perspective here may just be misconstrued as romantic interest when it's not. but this doesn't mean it can't turn into romantic interest, okay? So that is your reading. Has nothing to do with you. It's just maybe this person's just not there yet. But this person is going through a very important shift in their perspective of life, okay? Beautiful. This person has a really lovely mind too, by the way. There's something very ancient and open about their mindset. So that is your reading. Zena, all the best to you. If you're curious about expanding on your connection with this person, just keep talking to them, hang out with them more, ask them out. Maybe you want to ask them out to hang out with you and really get to know them. Love and affection can always develop through time spent together, okay? This person clearly has an interest in you. It's just not yet romantic. All right, so everyone pause your free readings. We're going to get to Yelra now. Love for the remainder of August. Absolutely, Yelra. Absolutely. Everyone pause your free readings. We will do more after Yelra and the Rani, okay? Erica, do you feel nostalgic when seeing old vintage stuff like past life, but you were drawn to the item and felt profound? The answer is yes. I feel nostalgic for the 1950s. I feel nostalgic for war for some reason. I feel nostalgic for war-torn situations, and I feel nostalgic towards the 1950s. So the answer is a strong yes. For some reason, that era. So I don't know. I guess I surround myself with like mid-century stuff sometimes, I suppose. All right, Yeller, we're going to tap into your spiritual team and all those guiding you. Thank you. Followed by the love that is to come in August. Spirit, please close out the previous readings. Please connect to Yelra's higher self and spiritual team and all those guiding her, as well as the future of her love life in August. Spirit, may we have cards for the remainder of love for Yelra in August. What is to come, Spirit? God cards. Whee! Okay, what is this, Yelra? Yelra, what is this? Oh my God, what is going on? Yelra, it looks like you might be waiting or like something. It feels like a waiting for something is happening, or like a build up to something is happening. We have here the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands here. And then we got here the Emperor here. It's like there's a waiting, even though maybe you don't realize you're waiting for this, or like life is leading you to this, but I just feel like it's just a matter of time is what Spirit is telling me. It's just a matter of time before this happens, okay? We have the Emperor showing up here for the August energy, followed by beginnings, time, and the Divine Masculine, okay? 2 Emperor cards coming out for you. So it looks like you are stepping into meeting this Emperor type of person, maybe an older person. Okay, this person's older than you, has like significant achievements so far, a job, a place to live, things like that. It looks like it's just a matter of time before you end up crossing paths with this person, okay? Then we have here the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Fascinating. Spirit, is this Emperor someone Yelra already knows? One card for yes or no. The Hermit, is that a yes? The Wheel of Fortune. Like Yelra has interacted with this person in the past. Oh my God, Erica, I just got the offer letter after reading. I'm so happy. Thank you. Congratulations, beautiful one, Erica. I'm happy for you. Look at that. That is exciting. Yelra, it looks like someone's coming into your life in August that you already know. You're just not maybe talking to them right now. We have here the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups here. Like this person is in separation with you at this time. This person is older than you. You already know them. It's just a matter of time before you end up working on a connection with this person. It looks like it might be happening in August, okay? Trying again, new direction, starting over came out here, which to me felt like you knew this person as well, okay? So there's an older gentleman, could be like 2 years, 1 year older than you. They're just older than you. That maybe you've thought about in passing from time to time. It looks like you guys are heading towards a reconciliation or communicating to each other again after some distance, okay? Where to get the love cards now? We have here intimacy, and we have here the sacred woman. All right, so you and a person are going to be heading towards working together. I think maybe you guys are physically distant for periods of time or something like that. You guys come back together. This person's older than you. So August is bringing in this intimacy with an older masculine, okay? But I also feel like you really like this connection. It's not making you feel like you're disrespecting yourself or anything like that. This person doesn't make you feel disrespected. It just feels like you guys are this person makes you feel good after intimacy, okay? Like it feels good. I'm also in contact with Pisces, but we're still in contact, so I doubt it's him. I don't know. That's interesting. Spirit, what is this? Okay, Spirit, is this T? The Scorpio that you're talking about with the Emperor? Is this T? All right, so it does appear to be T that they're talking about, and the way that things are going to go about. So maybe in August, you and T will have a period of distance communication-wise. Maybe you're both individually busy, but it looks like it's heading towards becoming that. 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. So the cards indicated here of you guys doing something again after some time apart, which is maybe this coming together. But I will say this, you seem to enjoy the experience with this older figure who just has their shit together, because they're not making you feel bad after the experience. They actually make you feel quite serene or something like that, okay? So you're going to have a serene, intimate experience with an older masculine, okay? You're going to be feeling good. It's going to be coming in after like some period. Let's say you guys stop talking today. You guys have a week off from communication, but you guys come back together or something like that, okay? All right, so there is another message. There's a new message coming in with both of these cards. Spirit, 3 cards for Yelra. What to expect in love for the remainder of August. The Tower. Oh my God, I miss these towers. The 10 of Wands. And the Ace of Wands here. Beautiful. This is not a bad tower. This is a good tower. Ah! Wonderful. It's a good tower. It's a good tower. Okay. Oh my God. The Magician. The 9 of Wands here. I see you being overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed by something in August. You want something and you... Okay, so for the remainder of August, Yeller, we have here the Tower, the 10 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands here. It looks like you're exhausted. You're exhausted by something you wanted to happen. Okay, it's like So a lot of something good is happening for you, okay, in August when it comes to love, okay? Not the divine feminine and abundance showing up here, followed by the gardener. You are cultivating an abundance of something you want to happen in August. It feels like you're getting a lot of it, okay? It's like when you really like M&Ms and you're like, you know what, frick it, I'm going to buy the Costco wholesale 300-pound bag of M&Ms in my favorite color, and you get it and you're like, this is great. Now I got to eat all of it. So we have here the Magician, and then we have here the 9 of Wands here. Followed by, we have here ways and conflict. So you have manifested in August an abundance of a situation you really wanted to happen, and is overwhelming you. Okay, so this is a great reading. It's like if you really wanted to spend more time with a person, it feels like you're spending every day with them, and it's just like it's getting to you. You know, you're like, I'm having a great time, but I'm dying. And if okay, listen, I'm too young for this. I'm too young for this. Okay, so that is your reading. Yelra, it's going to be a great month of love for you in August. There's going to be a gentleman that you're becoming more intimate with after like a period of separation. This separation doesn't feel like a long time, it feels like a week, days of not being able to talk, you know, that something like that. But you and a person are going to have some very much needed intimacy with each other. Okay, so you have intimacy coming in for you in August. And I see you getting a lot of something that you really wanted when it comes to love. So maybe you wanted to go on more dates. Maybe you wanted to talk more with a person. Maybe you really wanted to connect with another person. Maybe you just want more sex. Somehow you're getting a lot of that in August, okay? With the remainder of the rest of August, you're getting a lot more of what you were looking for. And it's like it's overwhelming you, okay? It's gonna overwhelm the heck out of you. Oh my gosh! But it's not a bad thing. It's just an exhausting thing, okay? I just see you much like this zebra struggling, but making it through. Okay, I love that he's hopping that obstacle. This is fabulous. Okay, it's fabulous. You're very welcome, Yelra. All the best to you, and enjoy your lovely August. What a great August. All right, Tharania, we're going to get to your reading now. I know you're not here for your question. Divine Growth, thank you for your donation, by the way. In about 19 minutes, everyone, there will be a free full reading raffle, okay? Whee! Okay, so Divine Growth, we're going to get to your reading now. Not Divine Growth, rather, Tharania. All right, so Tharania, let me go get to your question now. Okay, so what deck wants to work with me most at this stage of my journey? So we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. Tharania, thank you so much for your donation. We're going to connect to your highest self, your spirit team, your guardian angels, and all those who guide you, Tharania, disconnecting and closing out the previous readings that aren't yours at this present moment. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those who are guiding Tharania, what tarot deck of hers really wants to communicate with her at this time during her current journey, Spirit? All right, so Tharania, we're going to tap into that. Hold on for a moment. I'm going to make sure that you're not like showing the decks in email or something like that. All right, so I'm going to get it in 5 cards. So maybe whatever I describe to you, you're just going to understand. So your timestamp, Tharania, is 1:42:45. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Tharania with her highest interest in mind. What deck does she own that currently wants to work with her? 5 cards to describe the deck, the tarot deck. Is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? Okay, so Tharania, you're being recommended to take the opportunity to hold all of the tarot decks that you have, okay? Not just one tarot deck, all of them, okay? So all the ones that you have right now, use each and every one of them. We have here the Ace, the Page of Pentacles, followed by the 2 of Pentacles coming out here. You have the Queen of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and we have here the 7 of Cups here. Is it the current thought that I'm having right now? Because I just got the download. All right, fantastic. You will be called to use different decks at different times through what inspires you. So they're saying don't pick a particular deck. In fact, tarot decks actually get tired when you use them too much. They get tired. So use the decks when you feel called to them, not just the individuals, okay? For whomever one that you feel especially called to at any given moment. It could be a different one. It could be a different one. It could be the same one for years, but to pick based on how your mind is saying this one, or that one, okay? So go based on the inspiration. So Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles here, having kind of a balanced relationship with all your decks in the way that you have like a method. I'm just going to go to the one that inspires me today. So Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Seven of Cups here. They kind of want you to use all of them in connection to what you feel inspired to do, okay? All right, so can we get some oracle cards for this, Spirit? And then advice. Okay, and then two more. Okay, fantastic, Spirit. Thank you. You're like, one of them has to come out. So we have your daughter. We have here, you got the power, followed by connect with nature. We also have here love and emotional freedom, okay? So your spirit guides are I love that daughter came out here. Your spirit guides are saying freedom is so important when you use your tarot deck. The freedom to choose, the freedom to go towards what you're gravitating towards, okay? No pressure, no pressure. Also, there's this advice of when you're done dealing with your tarot decks to step away from tarot, to do something kind of related to decompressing. After you're done with tarot readings, it's important for you to decompress. Sometimes people go to parks, sit down on a bench. Sometimes people go for walks. Sometimes people set aside and meditate. But when you're dealing with tarot and you're giving yourself readings, it's important to decompress and reconnect with Earth. Oh, thank you. Because when you're connecting to the other side, you need to find a way to remember that you're on Earth spiritually, okay? This is really important advice for everyone who does tarot here. After you're done with a tarot reading, remind yourself that you're on planet Earth, and you could do that in whatever way comfortable to you. Scrolling through memes on Instagram is a good way. Going for a walk is a great way. Just reconnecting, rebonding with humans, animals, plants, nature, whatever, just to remind yourself you're here, to kind of reestablish your humanity, okay? Because the spiritual and the earthly planes, they can get muddled together, okay? I light incense and do more candle magic. That's beautiful. All right, so we're going to get some advice for you, Thurania, for this reading. Any advice that you have for Thurania heading towards? So they want to tell you, use any tarot deck that you have based on what inspires you, okay? Based on how you feel. Let your feelings be the guide. Spirit, 5 cards for Thurania for any advice that you have for her. The 7 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the Death, and the Page of Wands here. The more that you use your tarot decks, the more comfortable you'll become with the way that they're communicating to you. Also, you're going to realize when your tarot decks don't want to work, and when they do want to work, is like you'll see it in the subtlety of the way that you feel about them. Like you're like, okay, this one, like, please give me a break. We have the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Wands here, followed by the 8 of Cups, the Death, and we have here the Page of Wands. So at the end of the day, they're saying to choose based on your feelings. Eventually, you're going to get into the intuitive understanding of which deck wants to be used, which deck you want to use, how they're communicating, whether or not they're ready to work or ready to talk with you, and things like that, okay? Spirit, 5 cards for Thurania, please. Okay, so. All right, so we have the cards of leave your ego at the door was the big message I just got. When you also deal with your decks, leave your ego at the door. So ecstasy, possibilities. So basically just use whichever deck you want to. And then through the way it communicates to you, you're going to know whether it's ready to work or not. We have here escaping mistakes here, followed by lusting here. And don't worry about the am I doing this right or wrong. Just really go in with the, okay, today I want to use this deck, okay? Just and ease into the understanding. So that is your reading, Tharania. I felt like really the message was use your tarot decks when you want to. Use any of them when you feel like it. At some point, you're going to recognize that some decks have a way of telling you, I'm tired. That's a side message, but that's a subtle one the more you work with the cards. And then lastly, reground yourself when you're done with your tarot readings. Go out, do something separate, and do something human, okay? So that is your reading, Tharania. Very interesting question here. We're going to get to 2 more free readings. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. After these 2 free questions, that'll be the end of this stream for the free portion of it, but we will be opening for a raffle. So if you have a yes or no question to ask, now's your time to post. I'm going to be answering 2 people before we get to our raffle, okay? Free questions are now closed. Donations are still open, but free questions are closed. Kelsey Wells, hello to you. Will I secure a job by the end of this month? Spirit guides, we're going to close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Kelsey Wells, as well as the energy surrounding your future employment. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Kelsey Wells. Will she secure a job by the end of this month? Is it what I think it is? So, while you may not secure a job by this month, you will definitely be in the talks of having an interview or the talks of maybe even being offered something this month, okay? So we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Page of Swords here. Someone is certainly talking to you about an offer or the next steps to the job, okay? So that's what's going to happen for you. I don't see a major confirmation of getting the job, but that there's going to be a conversation about the next steps for you this month, okay? So that is your reading, Kelsey Wells. Stay optimistic. I know it's crazy. The job market is insane, okay? So take your time and remember to stay optimistic. You're very welcome, Kelsey Wells. And we're going to be here cheering for you, by the way. When you get a job, please do come and chat and share the great news with us. We're going to cheer you on like crazy, okay? Will it be the interview I have tomorrow? With the Moon card here, I can't give you a yes or a no. The Moon card is like, I just see the Moon card and it's just like, stop, don't pass. And I'm just like, okay, just leave it in God's hands. You will be talked to, though. It may be this. And if it is, I'm excited for you. All right. B, does Kay ever look at my photos? Spirit, we're going to disconnect from all the previous readings. We're going to connect to B, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as Kay, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, does Kay ever look at B's photos? Can we tap into Kay's looking endeavors? What has Kay looked at? Has Kay ever seen B's photos? Is what I think it is. B, do you know if Kay's in a relationship? Because it feels like this person's like, I can't see nothing. I can't see anything because I'm in a relationship or something like that. I can't look at your photos because I'm with somebody type of vibe. So we have here the 2 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 8 of Pentacles here. If this person's in a relationship, they don't look at your photos because they're with someone, okay? Because there's a relationship they're working on. They don't feel like it's appropriate to look at your photos or something like that. I don't think he does. So I will say this. This person chooses not to look at your photos for the sake of a situation. That's a decision they actively do. So the answer is no, because they're choosing not to look at them it feels like to be faithful to something, okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. It's not you, it's the situation. It's the situation. Okay, so with that said, everyone, that is the end of today's stream. We're still going to wrap up with our donations. Our donations are now closed, though. I'm going to close the donations and I'm going to close the free question. But we are now open for the raffle. Everyone, if you would like to participate and potentially receive a free full reading raffle from me, General Goods Tarot, a free full reading. You get 10 tarot cards, you get 10 oracles, and you can ask whatever you want. Feel free to think of a number between 1 and 100, okay? I'm going to get a random generator going. I'm going to get it going on my phone. I never thought about this. So I can show you guys the number. Oh my gosh. So there we go. I have generated the number. Feel free to think of a number between 1 and 100. The winner of this raffle will receive a free full reading, okay? Thank you all so much for joining me today, for your likes and for your support and for your beautiful questions. I really appreciate you all very much. We're going to wrap up this stream. We're going to answer 2 donator questions with Sika and Jenna. And then we're going to call on the winner of the raffle. And then we'll get to Joanna, Taylor, Elaine, Tat, and Divine Grove. And then the winner of the raffle, okay? Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Thank you to my fabulous moderators. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining me today, okay? All right, so, Sika, are you here? There you are. I'm actually here. Awesome. Before I even looked there, you're here. Fabulous. All right, Sika, we're going to get to your reading. All right, so we're going to disconnect from all the previous readings. We're going to close out the previous questions. We're going to connect to your higher self, Sika, and all those guiding you, as well as this person here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit, is this a yes or a no for Sika? Will this be the case? Will this person do this? I have to pull oracle cards for you. This person loves their job so much. All right, so Sika, in fact, this is not a yes or no reading. This is your spirit guides want to respond in a long way, okay? King of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Knight of Cups here. This person may say something like, hey, I'm so sorry, but I really am focusing on my job right now. But he's going to say something to you that feels good, that resolves the situation, that makes it understandable, okay? We have here the self-respect, life purpose showing up here, followed by resolving conflict. This person's going to hear what you have to say and accept them, but tell you, hey, this is why maybe I'm not ready for something like this, or this is what's going on. I feel really like my job is so important to me. But Knight of Cups comes out here, okay, with the Moon here. They're still going to respond in some type of open-ended romantic type of way. The door is not closed, but they will tell you something that keeps the door open, okay? So that is your reading, Sika. Not a yes or a no. They will be telling you the reasons, and the door is open, okay? So that is your reading, Sika. All the best. This felt like a very I feel like you will 100% understand, you know? It just feels like, yeah, I get it. All right, so we're going to get to our next person now. You're very welcome, Sika. Thank you so much for your donation. Jenna, are you here? I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Jenna, just give me a moment, please. I'm pulling up your question. And then, Joanna, we're going to answer you right after, okay? What should I do to get more motivated? Examples. Okay. What should I do to get more motivated? Examples: clean apartment, wash dishes, get better sleep schedule, looking for a job, etc. I just want to stop this procrastination. ADHD is shit. First of all, I feel your pain. Okay, I feel your pain. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, disconnecting and closing out the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Jenna, and all those guiding you, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jenna. What can they do to be more motivated? The Fool, the Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant here. Is it what I think it is? Oh my God, Jenna, like your homework is try to make these activities fun. So if you want to make a game out of it, you know, like when I'm like listening to true crime, but also washing the dishes, like do something fun while doing these things. Make the experience fun for you. Their advice to you is to make it fun. How can you add fun into it? You don't have to have a quiet experience doing these things. You can listen to music. You could be drinking some wine. You could be gossiping with a friend, but add another activity in that is fun for you that you can do while you also do the other thing. We have here the Fool. This is the juggling card here. They're saying you can, and the power of ADHD is you could do multiple things at one time, okay? It is your blessing and your curse. We also have here the Six of Wands here, followed by the Ten of Cups. If you do something engaging with the errand that you have to do, you're going to be able to do these chores of yours, these things that you're procrastinating on. While you're applying to jobs, listen to some amazing music. Listen to some new music. Watch a video, watch a movie, do something else while you do the thing you have to do. We have here the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant here. This will help you change the perspective that you have over responsibilities, okay? When you add in something fun to do with a responsibility. We're going to get some oracle cards for you. We have here Secrets, Longing. One more, Spirit. Followed by Clarity. And then two from here, Spirit. Reparenting yourself and the distorted masculine. Oh, I love it. I love it. So with the obscurity, longing, and clarity here, it looks like the way that you have been taught to do chores as you grew up just really didn't resonate with you. You're not a procrastinator. You just do things differently. So it's just about figuring out how to engage with what you have to do by making it an enjoyable experience for yourself, okay? So with the reparenting and the distorted feminine here, how can you add fun in with these things that you have been putting off? How can you make sleep fun? Listening to something all the way to bed. You know, I don't know what fun is for you, Jenna, but this is what your spirit guides are recommending. If you want to dance while you're vacuuming, you know, if you want to invite a friend over, have a cleaning party, Spirit, that's not a good suggestion. A cleaning party. Yes, friends, come over and bring your best mops into my house and mop my floors. Spirit's just making a suggestion, okay? Anyway. Cleaning party. Yeah, my parents always got mad if I couldn't do something or if I accidentally did it incorrectly. Ugh. Parents don't know how much trauma they give us just by the simple things. So that is your reading, Jenna. It's just relearning how to operate in the world as yourself, separate from your parents who, while they did the best that they could raising you, now that you're out on your own, you have to learn who you are to raise yourself, okay? Remember, you're not just you, you're also the you taking care of you, okay? So in a lot of ways, you are your parent, you are your friend, you are your best friend even, your caregiver. And think to yourself, okay, to me, how can I make myself feel good doing these things, you know? And it's perfectly legal. It is legal to reparent yourself. So that is your reading, Jenna. All the best to you. Good luck on your journey. You're going to be okay. Again, the suggestions seem like playing music and dancing while you're vacuuming, listening to movies, watching movies while you're washing dishes, talking to a really great friend while you're applying to jobs and things like that. Just keeping your mind occupied with things you find fascinating while you do things in your day-to-day life, okay? Then they were confused why I couldn't do stuff, but I always could spend time on the computer. Spoiler, PC did not complain. Thank you, Erica. You're very welcome. All right. We're going to get to Joanna now. Joanna, do you want to do your question during the mud portion, or we can just do it now before we get to the raffle? How are you feeling? Gotcha. Okay, so we're going to get to your reading now. And then we're going to get to the winner of the raffle. Everyone, if you have not submitted a number yet, submit a number between 1 and 100. The winner of this raffle will receive a free full reading from me, General Goods Tarot. Joanna, we're going to clear the energies, disconnect from all the previous readings. So I finally posted pictures yesterday of myself. Has Mara seen my latest post selfie on High Rise? And if yes, what were her feelings about it? I love that emote. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Joanna, and all those guiding you, as well as your soul. We're going to connect to Mara's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as her soul spirit. Has Mara seen Joanna's selfie on High Rise? And if yes, what were her feelings? She did see it. What were her feelings? Ah! That's so funny. This is so silly. She did see it. Look at that. We got the 6 of Cups here. She definitely saw your picture. This almost feels like a bunny looking at the selfie of another bunny almost, right? The answer is yes. She was so quick to see it. Really? We also have here the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands here. This is how she felt, okay? She didn't want to admit it, as the Queen of Swords is, locked up in her emotions as she is. But with the Ace of Wands here, it's like she may have been cold, but within her is like this fiery energy, like, like a blaze burning. She was very attracted to the picture, okay? Very attracted to the picture. She just didn't want to say it, though. She didn't want to say shit. But that is your reading. We're going to get like 2 love cards, though, okay? We get 1 love card. Spirit, how did Maru feel about the selfie? We have your inner peace and dating showing up here. This is that kind of that same energy of the Queen of Swords, right? And the Ace of Wands. She didn't want to react to it, but she definitely thought it was amazing, beautiful in a non-platonic way, okay? So that is your reading. Oh my goodness. You're so welcome. Yeah, 30 minutes later, she joined the room I was in. Oh my God. Giving my question again for you because I know you'll need to see it again. I got it, Taylor. Thank you for repeating it. It's very kind of you. Thank you. We're about to get to your reading too. Thank you so much, Joanna. You're very welcome. With that said, guys, we're about to close the raffle now. I'm going to give you 30 more seconds to post your number. You can post for a friend, a family member, or pet. We're going to give it 30 more seconds. This is the official end of the stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining me, for liking the stream that helps support the stream. Those who have joined me, I appreciate you all for sharing your beautiful energies. To Devin, Joanna, Vivi, Camille, Tortoise Love, We Vibe, thank you guys for your beautiful energies and for modding. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. The prices of private readings, it's just private. But you get more options. You get private recordings and you get written email options, okay? Besides private live streams. So if you would like a personal reading, just feel free to reach out to me. It is super easy. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? How much is your private readings? They are the same price as public readings, Jenna, but I offer different options, like $10 for full readings, $5 for the mini reading, $3 for the quick yes or no. But you get video recordings, you can get a private live stream, or I can write an email to you of the response to your reading. You just get more options. And it's private. You can keep your secrets. I don't reveal them to anyone. So with that said, the winner of today's raffle is, and I'm going to show you the number now, everyone. The number that we generated was the number 42. The number 42. And the winner, there's actually 2 individuals who will have to duel with each other for the full reading, actually. Because I don't believe anyone got 42, but I saw Joanna with 40, and I saw Flower Girl with 44. Congratulations to the both of you for getting the closest to 42. Congratulations to the 2 of you. Joanna and Flower Girl are the both of you here to duel for this what is never. Oh my goodness. Yep. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. It is time to duel. Congratulations to you both. One of you will get a 3-card reading and the other will get a full reading. Okay. So I'm going to generate a new number. And the winner of this one will get a full reading. The loser will get a 3-card reading. Okay. So there's winners here for the both of you. The both of you will receive a reading. Okay. And to all those who have joined me today, this is officially the end of the stream. I'm no longer taking free questions, but I will be back for more free readings if you would like to subscribe and join me for future streams, okay? The next stream that we do will be a 3-card reading stream. You can ask whatever you want. And in 3 cards, I will answer you to the best of my abilities. That will be in the future streams to come. So stay subscribed if you want to join in for that. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description there. Thank you, Vivi, for that. So that is the end of the stream. We're going to wrap up with our donations with Taylor. Elaine, Tad, and Divine Growth. Fabulous. So, Flower Girl and Joanna, would you guys like to repost a new number? I've already generated a new number. Would you guys like to repost a new number? We're going to get to your question now, Taylor. We're going to get to your question. Taylor, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready for your reading, okay? All right. Look, damn, the both of you had the right mindset. The winner of today's full reading is Flower Girl with 66. The wedding number was 77, and the both of you got double numbers. How crazy is that? Oh, my goodness. So, Flower Girl, after all of the donations, you will get a free full reading. Joanna, during the mod portion, will give you your free 3-card reading along with your mod question, okay? Very cool. I love it. Amazing. All right, so Taylor, I'm going to read your question out loud. Just give me a thumbs up. So Taylor, your question here is, does Spirit have any advice for me for this court hearing I'm a part of today? Anything to be aware of before recess is over? I don't feel bad, just a lot of emotions, good or bad energy, question mark. So, I'm being told to get this down. All right, so Taylor, we're going to disconnect from the previous energies. We're going to close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Taylor, know that's guiding you, as well as the energy surrounding this court proceeding that you're in right now, okay? We're going to connect to the people involved in this as well, spirit guides and all those whom are guiding Taylor. Ooh, I felt nauseous and a little queasy tapping into this energy. I also feel like I'm getting a headache. So first of all, hydrate, Taylor. Staying hydrated is really important for you. Hold on, be right back. I have to blow my nose really quickly. All right, so spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Taylor with the highest interest in mind. Any advice that you have for her in regards to this court hearing that she's a part of. 5 cards. Hey, Osiris, just saw my reading. Awesome. It's good to see you. Girl, I know I told the judge to excuse me remotely for a water break. Oh my goodness. Why is Spirit giving me pointers on how to reconcile when I don't even want him back? You know, Spirit is trying to be helpful, Osiris, okay? Spirit! The 3 of Cups came out. If you don't want this person back, Osiris, friendship is possible. We have here the 8. It's funny that you come out here with the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Cups coming up for another person. I just wanted the tea on him being with the toxic or not. It looks like they didn't even mention that. They like glossed over it for the connection of it all. All right, so Ace of Swords and the 6 of Cups is coming out here for you, followed by the King of Swords and the 8 of Cups here. Taylor, does your court proceeding involve another person? Does it involve another person? Let's say, is it you against a company or is it you against a person? You don't have to tell us the details of it, okay? We have your Death coming out here too. Okay. Is it what I think it is with this? So their advice to you is to not worry about reconnecting with this person right after this, and to move forward. Oh my God, so that's a huge confirmation. To move forward from this person after this whole court thing is over, your relationship with this person should be done and over with, okay? We have here the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Cups here, followed by the King of Swords. The 8 of Cups is kind of like moving on to the next journey of one's life with the Death here. After this court proceeding is done, their advice to you is to move forward with your life separate from this individual. Like, it's okay to not be in contact with this person anymore, okay? If you like, you may, I don't know why they're saying this. This is their advice to you, that it's okay to not be in contact with this person after this, okay? Okay, so can we get some more cards, Spirit, for Taylor about this? They're like saying a connection with this person is not likely to come into fruition so soon after this proceeding. I don't know if it's like a person whose car that hit you or something like that, and you just want to be friendly with them. It could even be a divorce or like a family member, a person that owes you money. But with the depths here, followed by clarity showing up here, with the commitment, marriage, promises, hopeless, sinking in despair, and then we have here the Pride here. The chance to have a connection with this person is not worth trying to pursue, is what they want to tell you, okay? So this is their main advice to you. Just to move forward with your life once all of this is done and over with, okay? So now can we get specifically for you, hold on for a moment. Are the energies good or bad, Spirit? Are the energies good or bad? The energies are great. So what I think it is. Oh my God, the energies are fantastic, actually. So, for you, Taylor, after all of this is said and done, you have created space somehow energetically. When this is all done and over it, you have created space to invite something else in your life. that you're just going to be totally blown away when this thing comes into your life because you have the space for it now, because it feels like it was meant to be. Okay. We have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Well here coming out here, followed by the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, and we have here the Hierophant. Once you're done with this situation, the energies are 100% good, first of all, okay? But this brings in a new energy for you that you are unexpectedly swept off your feet by, okay? So I'm going to get some more oracle cards. So this feels like some much needed peace coming in for you. You're going to have a much solid place for yourself after this to invite a new energy into your life. Okay, so this does feel like you're separating from someone. All right, so for the remainder of your energies, your spirit guides are telling me it's after this situation is done and over with, it's going to be, you're going to feel lonely, or you're going to feel quite withdrawn from others. Maybe it's the energies surrounding the situation, like it's so frustrating, you can't believe you have to do this, or it's just really draining overall. We have here obsession and sorrow, followed by twin flames, trapped and withdrawn, okay? Your spirit guides are giving you some more advice that once this is all done and over with, give yourself a little bit of a social vacation, okay? Not saying to isolate yourself from your friends or anything, but give yourself some time to process what happened alone, to kind of let your body decompress, your emotions decompress from this experience. Because this will allow you to transition to the next stage of your life, okay? Giving yourself some time to decompress from these proceedings. There we go. So that is your reading, Taylor. First of all, their advice to you is try not to maintain contact with this person too much after the proceeding is done. Any connection that could form after this is kind of feeling like a futile effort, is what Spirit is saying. Again, you can follow your own path. After this is all over and done with, give yourself a little bit of a social break, because this situation does feel draining, even as I'm tapping into it. Doesn't mean disconnect from your family and friends, by the way, okay? But you're going to need some time to reestablish yourself, to get regrounded, okay? And then lastly, after this is all done and over with, it looks like you're going to be going down a different path where there's going to be an unexpected surprise come into your life that you have the space for, okay? You're going to have the space for someone or something else to be in your life because this is done. And it's going to feel like fate, because this person you're being guided to, or the two of you are being guided to each other, okay? So that is your reading. Oh my God, I felt like I had my whole soul drained by this reading. Taylor, stay hydrated. I hope you win, or I hope that the proceedings go well for you. You know, whether you got into an accident, you know, you're just getting funds for something, or you're just trying to advocate for yourself to do something, you're going to do great. This is going to allow you to have space for something you really want in your future. You're going to have the basis for it too. It looks like this is going to ground your energy for like a beautiful situation to come into your life, okay? So this is a beautiful reading. All the best to you, Taylor. Have a good one. We're going to get to Elaine Tat now. Elaine Tat, are you here and are you ready for your reading? I have a lot going on. It's been a massive headache, and I hope I do well. Advocate for myself and defend myself, speaking up for myself. I just hope that the other person doesn't hate me. I'm ready to move on. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you, Taylor. Have a good one. You will do well. Will Philip try to come back? We have broken up. Hi, Maria. Maria, how are you doing? How's life going for you? I don't mind giving you a free reading, but you have to be patient, okay? You just gotta hold on. We're getting to a donation with Elaine Tad, okay? Maria, if you could wait till I'm done with the donations, I'm happy to give you a free reading. All right, so let me get to you, Elaine Tad. Just give me a moment. We're going to clear the energies, disconnect from all the previous readings. All right, so we're going to connect to your higher self, Elaine Tad, and all those guiding you. Spirit, and 5 cards, whatever comes out for Elaine Tad, and then 5 more cards for details. What is this King of Swords? What is this Ace of Cups? Okay, and then the Justice. Alrighty. All right, so we're gonna put those to the side here. We're gonna get into the emotions of this. Interesting. So Elaine Tat, they want to talk to you about love. So this is a general love reading, okay? Are you okay with that? We have here the King of Swords, and we have here the Temperance showing up here. We also have here the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, and we have here the Justice. So right now, you may be... They're talking about how you're in a period, kind of like a quiet period of your life, but you have a lot to look forward to in love, okay? The card showing up for this quiet period of your life is this confessions, intimacy coming through. We have your silence, sorrow, and thinking, okay? You are currently in a... like you're meant to be in a period of peace right now, okay? As you navigate your world alone without another person, you know, kind of holding you back from being able to explore your mind on your own. They're just kind of wanting to tell you that you're working through almost like previous social situations right now while you're alone, okay? But as you're healing, and you're healing from past situations on your own too, by the way. There's a lot of healing and understanding and truth coming out for you. And you may be seeing how slowly, the more you learn about yourself, the more you learn about the people you used to be connected to, the more you feel almost like at ease or at peace. It feels like you're going through this very gentle healing. You have a lot to look forward to in love, okay? Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, and Justice here. After this period of healing. We're going to get some more tarot cards for you. So we had 5 more cards for what you would like to say to Elaine Tat. The Wheel of Fortune! The Knight of Cups, the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles here. Also, you have a new job on the horizon for you. You have maybe more than 2 job offers in the horizon for you too, by the way. If you're like worried about jobs, I don't know if you are, by the way. The Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, and the Chariot comes out here. You have more than just 1 job offer coming in towards you. We have here the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles here. Maybe you're accepting both if you're a freelancer, but it does look like they also want to tell you there's a lot of work coming in for you in the future, okay? Okay, I got 2 from here. Whee! Also, there's another message coming in for you. Is this about work, though? Is this about work? Is this about love? Is this what I think it is? Okay. When you get these job offers, Spirit wants you to know something, okay? We have your obscurity, spying, and rejection here, followed by soulmates and self-respect, okay? If you're like wondering, like, am I good enough? If you've been rejected by previous people or things like that, Spirit wants you to know it's almost like your line of business simply has to do with just two people finding each other to be compatible work partners. And it's okay for you to reject somebody if you don't like their idea or something like that. They just want you to know that. If you're like, this idea that this person is presenting to me kind of sounds weird, I don't want to do it. They're saying it's okay to reject an idea that doesn't feel right to you because you respect yourself. Let's say you're being told, like, let's say you're an artist and you're being told to draw like a monster with in a monster truck or something like that, and you're not that kind of person. This is what they're saying, okay? They want to tell you this. And that's kind of what's going on. So this is your reading. You have job offers coming in for you. Many of them. You don't have to accept them all. And then they want you to seek ideas you feel compatible to, not just force yourself to do something. And then lastly, you're in a kind of state of peace before you end up in a very satisfying connection with another person. You're healing a lot of past sorrows, okay? I see you like you're just going to be in such a good place. When you're with someone, they're going to be like, have you experienced any trauma? How much peace you're at right now when you meet them. So that is your reading. Just very simple, very peaceful. Job offers, love coming in. You're healing. Basically, progress report. You're doing great. You're doing great, boo. You're doing great. You're doing the work. You're doing the spiritual work. You're doing the mental work. Jobs are going to be coming in, and love is going to be coming in. You're doing great, okay? Hang in there. Fabulous. All right, last but not least, divine growth. Divine growth? Give me a thumbs up if you're here. We're going to get started on your reading. You're the last donation of today. Okay. Okay, so last question of today. Honestly, I feel so overwhelmed because I feel a bit stuck in this place and financially, mostly because I have to keep buying food, but I'm trying to trust that it's all working out for my highest good. I guess I can figure it all out eventually. May I get some guidance or on dealing with my roommates in the sense that they're pushing connections when I just want to mind my business. Oh, do I need to get back to my survival ways and find somewhere to go every day? That was exhausting when I used to do it. I just want some consistent peace of mind so I can think clearly and do what I need to do. So you want advice on how to deal with the situation so that you can maintain your peace on what to do. All right, so we're going to clear the energies. We're going to close out. I'm going to get a completely different tarot deck for you, apparently. Oh my god, I gotta get out all my tarot decks. Sure. That sounds about right. This is the Workaholic Tarot deck. I was gifted this tarot deck by my twin flame, whom I don't talk to anymore. Thank fucking God. This deck is very meaningful. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, divine growth, as well as the energies surrounding this question here. I feel like I want to cry. I'm so overwhelmed in this reading. Spirit, for divine growth, what do you propose that divine growth do to maintain peace in her current roommate situation? So I think it is. All right, so currently walking to the park to calm down. So they want you to do what you can to maintain your distance with them emotionally. And if you must interact with them, do it emotionlessly. Okay, emotionlessly. We have here the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Swords here. Okay, they kind of want you to embody the Queen of Swords when you interact with your roommate. Just be respectful. Just come to them with respect, with facts, and with your distance. Okay, you're just a quiet person. So if this is how you've already been, you can continue to maintain that energy. We have here the King of Pentacles, and then we have here the Seven of Pentacles. So maintaining your emotional distance and focusing on your work is what they are telling you to do. When you focusing on applying to work, focusing on getting your life to where you want it to be, on the steps doing that, this is what they will like to tell you. You do not have to be friends with your roommate. We do not recommend that you be friends with your roommate. Just maintain a respectful distance, okay? We have here goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Fabulous. Oh my God. All right, so we have the cards of death. We have the cards of death, past life, karmic patterns. You've dealt with shitty roommates before. How did you maintain a quiet distance with them then in those situations? We have your apology. We have your intuition. So there's something about like reading, being able to read your roommates, being able to take past lessons and using them in this situation, so that you can navigate through this. If they're like, hey, Divine Grove, come hang out with us, just be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm just a quiet person. I just want to be on my own. But you guys have fun, something like that. Let them have their fun while you maintain your distance from them. Focus on yourself, okay? While still being respectfully friendly distant. This is what they would like to tell you, okay? You don't have to be friends with these people. So this is their advice to you. There are many ways to maintain an emotional distance. You can try new techniques. You can try old techniques, much like going to the park here to calm down. But this is what they want to tell you, to just continue to maintain your distance and to focus on yourself, focusing on the next path in your life, okay? Woo! So that is your reading, Divine Grove. I'm going to pull just 3 more cards for you for anything else they want to say. Anything else you want to say to Divine Growth Spirit? 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the World here. They do want you to be friendly with them, but only so that they don't fuck with you. This feels almost like I'm friendly for the purpose of not inviting anything other than cordial behavior between us, but we're not friends. So being cordial without being too inviting, being respectful, without drawing in too much attention. It's almost like the act of being friendly for the sake of being invisible, okay? So 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles in the World here. So this is what they want you to do. Be friendly to be invisible, but not too friendly to draw in invitations, okay? People find you boring when all you do is smile. And ask them what the weather's like. Oh my goodness. So that is your reading. Good luck, Divine Grove. I hope that the roommate situation improves. That really sucks. I hate that for you, but I wish you all the best, okay? That is the end of the donations for today. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for surviving another stream with me. You're very welcome. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys have stayed hydrated. All the energies we connected to. Flower Girl, you're the winner of today's full reading. Before we do that, though, we're going to do a yes or no question for Maria. Maria, if you are here, feel free to repost your question. I'm going to answer your question before we get to Flower Girl and Joanna and the mod readings. I've been dissociated, but at peace. I mean, you know what? Not too bad. That's not too bad. How do you survive the long streams? How do I? It's probably because I have ADHD, maybe. I can focus on a lot of different things at one time, I think. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, so Maria, you're not here. So Flower Girl, would you like to post your question in chat? Would you like to post your question in chat? Flower Girl, your full reading. What advice do my spirits guides have in regards to my studies? Oh, I think the longest stream you've done was 6 hours. I think it was. I think it was a very long stream. All right, so we're going to clear all the previous energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who are guiding you, Flower Girl, as well as the energies surrounding your studies, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Flower Girl with her highest interest in mind. Any advice that you have to give to her regarding her studies, Spirit? Any advice that you have for her? All right, so, okay, beautiful. Can we get 5 more cards for her? Any advice that you wish to share? Beautiful. Beautiful. So, your spirit guides are wanting to indicate how every little thing you do is going to build towards the success at the end, okay? So when you study for exams, you're studying for, to get over the next hurdle. Every little thing you read for the exam, every little study session that you have will help towards the future. So really, it's not so much advice, but just tell you that every little thing you do towards your studies will help you in the end for the long term, okay? Even as insignificant as spending 10 minutes reading a passage or going over something with a colleague. We have here the Two of Swords and the Page of Wands here, okay? Followed by the Six of Swords. I can't get myself to sit down for so many hours. That's what bores me. Four of Wands, Four of Cups here. That's funny that we're talking about like little things rather than sit down sessions. They're telling you to sit down for 10 minutes, actually. They're saying every little action helps you in the long run. For you, their advice is actually to take small bits, small moments of studying, saying, hey, you know what? I'm only doing this crap for 10 minutes. I don't have the capacity right now, Spirit. When I step on the treadmill, it's for intervals of 10 minutes. Sometimes I might go for an hour if I feel especially motivated, but I go and I'm sitting down every 10 minutes. I'm looking on YouTube. I'm watching memes. I'm reading a book. So they're telling you the way that you can help yourself is by taking intervals of bite-sized minutes when you study. It all will matter. An hour-long session or 6 days of 10 minutes will be just about the same, okay? We're going to get more cards for you now. 444 on the clock. Everyone make a wish. They don't want you to compare yourself to other people and how they are learning. Part of what may also hinder the way that you learn how you study is by going okay, this person is studying this way, then I have to study that way. They're saying for you approach it your way, okay? Study your way. Learn how you study, not how Eric is studying or something like that. Eric could sit down and study for 4 hours. You can't. All right, so we have here the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. We have here the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. The way other people are doing things is actually hindering for you from learning how to do things your way, independently. with the Nine of Pentacles. It's actually, it might overwhelm you a little bit. So we have here the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles here. So your spirit guides are saying step away from the examples other people are giving and learn who you are in relation to the way that you learn. Do you remember in the past how you used to figure things out? How would that translate currently? Are you someone who needs to do the thing to learn it, or can you learn it because someone else is showing an example for example? So there's a unique way that you learn how to study and you learn how to memorize things that you will figure out in time, okay? So the advice that they wish to give you is, Flower Girl, take your studies one bit at a time, 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, on the toilet, while you're on the bus, when you want to, when you feel like you have the capacity for it. And then secondly, don't compare the way you study to the way other people study. You have to do it your way because they're living their life to the best of their capacity. You have to live your life your way. You have your own special thumbprint, fingerprint for how you work, okay? Yeah, this is just a big message of do not beat yourself up for not studying or being as good as other people, okay? All right, so we have the worthiness, we have the forgiveness, we have the rainbow reviver, the sacred woman, and boundaries, okay? I feel like part of you kind of growing up is figuring out how Flower Girl does her thing. And this was a big message of today. I felt like today is like the message of we all have to figure out what works for us as individuals, because the same situation someone else went through may not work for us. Like the way they learned the lesson will not be the way we learn the lesson, okay? Our death will not be the same as other people's death. And Flower Girl, the message to you is the way you learn may not be the same as the way other people learn. So think back into your past and try to remind yourself what was the easiest way for you to learn, and kind of bring that into your current present right now, okay? What are things you for sure remember? And how did you remember those things? That's kind of like the message coming through. Spirit, 5 more cards for Flower Girl. All right, this is great. So remember, this is what I think it is, right? Okay. Hmm. 2 or 3 cards for this. Do I think curses are real? I believe that the word curse is a great way to describe certain types of situations, like generational curse for describing generational trauma that affects a lineage. It's a great way to call something a curse. If you're talking about spell work, I only believe in curses. I only believe as curses are words, that is a word that describes situations, but I don't believe in hexing, for example. I think my ex-girlfriend cursed me. Oh my God. I'm not laughing at your pain, by the way. What'd she do to you? Chan, What'd she do? What is she doing? So, Flower Girl, to wrap up your reading, we have the twin flames, and we have here running, followed by, we have here longing and heart fog with the hoping card, okay? There is a message to tell you. You would be surprised, Flower Girl, at how many people who are studying in the same university, institution, college that you go to that also don't know what the heck they doing, okay? They don't know what they doing. They're struggling too. People that are in fantastic positions, they struggled up there, okay? You have no idea. D's get degrees is what a PhD person told me once. So think of it like this. The people who have passed, they struggled. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing on the way up to the top, okay? So try not to beat yourself up too much. Take it in bite-sized bits, Flower Girl, okay? Learn in the way that you want to learn. Do not pressure yourself because of the way other people are behaving. You got to do it your way, okay? Do it your way. You can't sit down for an hour, fine. Sit down for 10 minutes. Sit down for 2 minutes tomorrow. Sit down for 3 minutes the next day. But you got to do it your way at your pace, okay? As long as you're doing the do. I notice that all the time. I still feel a little bit bad about myself. Oh my goodness. Okay, I believe we're as cursed as we allow ourselves to be. You can break it. Oh, that's beautiful. After 4 months, I became very fat. So, KRM Chan, if it could be many things, you know what I mean? It could even be the loss of your ex-girlfriend has affected you psychologically to the point where you're just eating more. Maybe you're spending less time outside. Maybe you and your girlfriend had a lot of activities that you did together, and that was like fitness. And now that you don't have this person around, that could correlate to you gaining weight. So try to think about what in your life happened while you were with this person and then what happened afterwards, okay? I can assure you, I do not know of any spells specifically to make someone fat, okay? Not to trivialize your experience, but you just maybe, are you sad without your ex-partner? I didn't change my way of life at all. So you still do the things that you do without her, correct? I recommend I cheated on her. I see. I would do what Devin suggested. I would seek a doctor because it just may be like thyroid issues, It really just might not be about this person. You know what I mean? So I would just say go see a doctor. Maybe if nothing has changed, it is wild to assume that it was black magic first. So try to see a doctor first and then the magic. You know what I mean? Yeah. I notice every time I get into a comfortable relationship, I gain so much weight. When I'm like single and like trying to figure out my life, I have so much energy to do so much stuff. I'm thin, I'm working out, I'm looking good. I'm in a comfortable relationship and I slow all the way down. I visited it and they don't know why I got fat. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that, Chan. Listen. We hope that you recover. If you want to lose weight and get back to your old self, we hope you're able to get back to your old self if that's what you want. Good luck to you. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm. So we gotta get to the mods now. KNR Chan. KNR Chan, good luck to you, my friend. We're now closed for free readings at this time. We will be getting to Joanna, We Vibes, Tortoise Love, Vivi, Camille, and Devin. I feel like a balloon now. Sir, you got this, okay? Listen. I don't have my bell right now, but listen, we're going to do this for you. We're going to clear the energies. May you be able to get to whatever body mass you want to. Good luck, sir. You got this, okay? If things change, do see a second doctor. It's important to get a second opinion. I have done it before. I've had doctors not take me seriously. You know, if you are gaining weight out of nowhere and you're like, oh my God, what's going on with me? Go see a second doctor, okay? Because that could be some really scary stuff going on here. Good luck to you. Get that second opinion, okay? Get that second opinion. Exactly. Thank you, Devin. Thank you. All right, for raffle win, I want to ask, what will trigger Mara to reach out to me? And for the mock question, will Mara reach out to me within the next 2 weeks? Thank you, dear. You're welcome. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to tap into your higher self, Joanna, and all those guiding you, as well as Maru, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who are guiding her. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Joanna. What will trigger Maru to reach out to Joanna? 3 cards. The 10 of Swords. If you were to no worries, KR and Chan, you're good. Just go see a doctor. I'm just a tarot reader. I literally read picture book cards, okay? I'm not a medical doctor, and I wish that I could give you an answer to your reading, but I do believe it's health related and not necessarily something that tarot can help you with, okay? But again, I mean, if it does truly feel like a curse, you know, you can cleanse yourself with some lavender. You can do some cleansing rituals to just to remove negative energies from you. Going out for a walk in the forest, asking for protection, things like that, okay? Now we have the 10 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Justice here for you. Joanna, if you want to trigger Mara to reach out to you, all you have to do is trigger her and she will immediately respond to you, okay? Your spirit guides are saying just trigger her and she will come right out of nowhere. Okay, oh my God. So that is your reading. This is what's going to trigger her to immediately react to you by messing with her or something like that, or doing something to make her come out the shadows, okay? I don't know what this can mean, though. It's a spicy reading here. All right, so, Spirit, will Mara reach out within the next 2 weeks, Spirit? To Joanna? 2 of Swords? The answer is yes, likely through another source. So, like, while you're talking to somebody else, potentially, she's going to try and communicate with you. It does feel like with the 5 of Swords here that the energies are a little bit antagonistic, okay? 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords here. The cards are saying yes, likely through another person being around somehow. And she's a little bit spicy, okay? Or argumentative. So that is your reading. And put these cards away. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to get to We Vibes now. We Vibes, are you here and are you ready for your reading? You're very welcome, Joanna. Woo! Guys, I did not know how to handle that curse question at all. And I still don't know how to handle it. I got to figure out how to respond to it. I can't. There's so much I still have to learn. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, We Vibes, and all those guiding you. As well as the energies coming towards you. Spirit, what is coming towards We Vibes? Yes, I do. I do. My God. Because you know what it felt like? It felt like someone got arrested and for a crime they did, and they're asking me, "Am I going to jail for this?" And I'm the cop, and I'm like, "No, I'm not the cop. I'm like the dispatcher." And what am I supposed to say? You got to talk to the cop about that. I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Okay, so we vibes. We have here the Hangman, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Wands here. Okay. You know, nothing much to say. What's coming towards you? Just chilling. It looks real relaxed and chillaxed, honestly. The Hangman, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands here. There's nothing much to say. When I tap into this energy, I feel like I'm getting a much needed relief. So really, if you're wondering if there is something coming towards you, it looks like relief. Relief and just chilling out, relaxing. Feeling like you can go the next day. So this just feels like a very relaxing energy coming towards you. Feeling very unburdened, okay? So that is the energy coming towards you, an unburdened, free type of energy. Feels really good. That's very much needed. Honestly, I need relief chill days. I hope you get them, we vibes. You deserve it, okay? You deserve it. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful, Devin. You're welcome, V-Vibes. All right, we're going to get to Tortoise Love now. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your reading? I'll be right back. Just going to go to the quack room, the bathroom real quick. Be right back. I'm going to send finally the heads up message to Jay this week, likely tomorrow. I would like to check with her energy and how she's going to react to this idea of visiting the Zen Center. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who are guiding you. We're also going to connect to Jay, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit, what energy will Jay be in, and how will she react to the idea of Tortoise Love visiting the Zen Center? The Moon, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Six of Cups. Hold on one moment. I just have to accept that they're doing this to me. I understand. I just don't want to. Okay, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. So we have the Moon, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Six of Cups, okay? Jay seems to be in this very almost like unattached mindset. So when when you connect to her, when you send her a message, she's going to be very detached from the past that you guys shared with each other, okay? So she will be friendly, but there is a kind of distance coming from her that indicates that it's not personal. So it's going to be like a very respectful friendliness she's going to share with you, but not one where she wants to interact further, okay? So we have the moon, the 10 of swords in the reverse, and the 6 of cups. And that's basically what's coming through. She's going to be in the energy of distant, mysterious, detached, and unburdened, okay? If you're wondering if Jay is holding on to any negative emotions in regards to the past, she's not whatsoever based on this current energy. She's let go of your connection that the two of you had in the past. And it's like she's going to be in this like very saint, like peaceful, very monk Zen energy, okay? So her response, she may not respond to you, or she may respond in a distant but friendly way. Okay, so like it's almost like if you were to ask her how her day was, she would say it was really great, thank you, but she wouldn't go further than that. Okay, so there's a friendly distance coming through from her energy. It feels very zen. All right, so we're gonna get to our next person on the list. Camille, may I have your question? Thank you so much for your patience. And you're very welcome, Taurus Love. Taurus Love, you're doing the retreat soon, right? Very excited. Whatever comes out, please. Absolutely, Camille. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Camille, and all those guiding you, Spirit, and 3 cards for Camille, whatever comes out. The 2 of Swords, the World, and the 8 of Cups here. What are you asking him to do here? So what I think it is? All right, so they're telling you that that you're ready to come out of your slumber, okay? You're ready to come out of your slumber, or this cycle of peace is about to come to a conclusion, okay? 2 of Swords and the World is coming out here, followed by the 8 of Cups, okay? This feels like almost like you're going to be the reason for why you're out of this cycle of peace, and you're kind of you could be potentially walking into needing to make a choice for how this happens. Either you're going to a new job, or this is what you're going to do. Like it feels like there's going to be a lot more action coming into your life, okay, due to a path you're taking. So Camille, you're about to enter a crossroads, okay? 2 of Swords. That is going to be the end of your kind of like waiting period, and not so much a waiting period, more of like your peaceful period, with less stress. So there's going to be now all of the excitements of the changing of a season almost. So you're about to exit one season and enter another, but it's more so about your life rather than nature, okay? And then we have the 8 of Cups here. I do see you walking into this new period with a very peaceful state of mind. I like this octopus being very zen here. So while you may not know the exact future before you, you're going to be stepping into it with a very calm state of mind, which is very beautiful, okay? So that is your reading. You're about to step out of this quiet period that you've been in, and you're about to step into the next journey of your life, okay? So we may see you in chat complain more about stuff, but I see you able to handle so much more. in such a profoundly peaceful way, okay? I see you being able to handle multiple things in a very peaceful way, too. How lovely. That is your reading, Camille. This cycle is about to come to an end for you. You're on to your next journey in life. How lovely. But I guess it's up to you. I don't know exactly which path you're taking. They're very welcome, Camille. Good luck to you on the next journey to come. All right, so we're going to be getting to Vivi now. Vivi, may I have your reading? Whee! Whee! Yes, I will go and read it. May I please send you my question via DM? I'd like to keep this question private, but it's okay to answer to be explicit, though. Okay, got you. When you're ready, Vivi. Okay, so we're going to clear the energies, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Vivi with their highest interest in mind. Can we connect to the energy surrounding this question, Spirit? Is this a yes or a no? Can we connect to the energies of this situation? Is this a yes or no? They are saying yes, go for it, okay? Definitely go through it, but at least take it as an opportunity to see what happens, okay? So it is an opportunity. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups here. They are saying to go for it and to see what can be gained from the experience, okay? So they are saying yes, go for it. That is your reading. That is your reading, Vivi. Very clear yes, and I just saw a bird zip on by. That's another confirmation of that. Wonderful. You're very welcome. NYC, like the post is posted thingy going around. Oh my goodness. What's up with that, Devin? All right, Devin, last but not least, we're up to you. They said it's laced and someone will ask you for directions, so you touch it and pass out. What? Oh my God. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Good thing I'm not really social and will ignore it. Oh my God, I don't go out at all. Gotcha, Devin, thank you. There's interesting energy coming through right now. Hey! What are you guys up to this week? What are you guys doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's see. I'm not sure yet. Absolutely. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Devin, as well as the energy surrounding your question here. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Devin with her highest interest in mind. Can we connect to the deities, entities, and non-beliefs and beings that guide her? Closing out the previous readings, please and thank you. Spirit guides of Devin, any insights that you have in regards to this situation? We're going to just read over your question one more time. So in my past reading, you mentioned blocking someone potentially. And for a full moon reading, it mentioned me distancing myself from others and just making changes overall, including my appearance. I wanted some insight on my energy at the moment. Since I felt it includes that, I feel darker energetically. But I have gotten better at tarot due to rituals, like I said. Nice. Is what I think it is. They are saying go to your new beginning even if you're apprehensive and afraid, okay? We have here the Temperance, the Five of Wands, and the Fool here showing up here. Yeah, there's something about just. I wish they're showing it to me better than I can say it to you, Devin. Okay, they're like I'm seeing it better than I can say it to you. And I'm watching a bird outside doing its thing. So for you, they kind of want you to do your thing, and to free yourself when you're ready. It's kind of like that Temperance represents it being on your time. Okay, so their advice to you is to set out and do these actions: the block, the disconnecting from people, the going in a new direction when you're ready in your time. Okay. But they do want you to do it. It's kind of like just a matter of when you're ready for it. Okay, it's not like when's the right time. The right time is when you're ready for it, because it could be right now. Actually, they are saying almost to do it now. I already started having. I've already started. Don't have the time for anything draining. That's beautiful. So yeah, that's kind of your reading. There's no need to hesitate. You've got this. Is what they would like to tell you. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So yeah, even as like I'm right now, I'm like packing up my cards and I'm putting them in the side here, like I'm ready to go. And I just feel like you are ready to go do this next chapter for yourself, okay? And that particular Temperance there, I will say this: I did get a message of this chapter is definitely like the future is your crown, right? The future is where you are wanting to be in. And I do see that you are in perfect alignment with this future you want to step into. So there aren't really any roadblocks in the way is what I'm seeing for you. It's just a matter of you just going down that road. It's like, oh my god, I feel sad, like almost like you're ready to leave the village. Which I would like to visit in NYC. So that is your reading, Devin. All is well, and start when you're ready. If you're already started, you're doing great. That's basically the message. It's just to just get started when you're ready to. I wonder what would you do if you did it in one go, right? New clothes, new friendships, all in one go. I've done that before. All right, so guys, that is officially the end of the stream. Devin, Vivi, Tortoise Love, Joanna, Camille, Levi's, thank you guys so much for moderating today. You guys are fabulous. I will be heading out. I will schedule for the next stream. I'll let you guys know when that will be. There will be 3-card reading days. With that said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you to all those who have joined me for this fabulous stream. I will see you guys in the future streams to come. Thank you for your likes and for your support. And again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description, okay? See you, everyone, and thank you so much. Good luck to you all in your journeys coming forward. You guys are amazing. Take care. Have a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. And have a blessed day, okay? Good luck and have a beautiful week, everyone. Goodbye.